everybody. Welcome back to Crit and Miss. It's Tuesday night, so you know what that means. It's time for Vecna, Eve of Ruin. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on, you
Yeah.
sexy sons of bitches?
Hey,
Good to see you.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I can see each and every one of you. I'm watching you all through your living room or wherever it is that you're watching this.
There you go. Sven somehow got the deal going with the NSA.
Not creepy at all, mate. No.
He's watching every single one of you.
I'm watching you. I'm watching
All-
you.
all
I
at
got
once,
my eye
too.
on you. I'm scrying on every single one of you. While all my friends were in a fist fight, I was casting the scrying spell so I can keep an eye on each and every person who watches this stream to make sure they're not switching channel to I don't know, the footy or
To
lesser
be fair,
shows.
you are still partway through casting that spell.
In the game, yeah, but I finished it in real life, so
Ah, yes,
yeah,
I see.
yeah. So I'm physically watching everyone who watches this show.
Nice one. Hey, Taxidermy Balls. How you doing? Welcome.
That's
all
me.
So, oh, that's you? Well, hey.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Hello.
Now I know. What's going on here? What's this? I'm getting stuff pop up. Twitch is telling me stuff. I don't need Twitch to tell me stuff. Okay, hi Twitch. Okay, and that's Kiran. All right, sweet, awesome. Yay, hi everybody. We're here. We're gonna get started. All right, so I said I wanted to get through things quickly, and then I start rambling right off the bat. How good at this am I? Woohoo! Anyway, we're gonna get started with our usual recap to see if these guys can earn their hero points for the session. Now, normally we do this from top to bottom on my Discord screen, but we've also established that Elric has to go last. So we're going to start from the bottom, which means Sevs. What do you got for us, buddy? What do you remember from last week?
All right,
Stories
mate.
so far?
There was. That's all I remember. There was 3 spiders that somebody lied and said there wasn't. That told me there was 3 spiders. There wasn't. There was just a number of cultists. I got absolutely annihilated by 2 cones of cold. I drank all bit off his tongue.
You're breaking up a little bit there, Sevs.
Mate. So Doc Hall bit from his tongue off. Flower Shell got angry and went into a bunch of cultists. And I got absolutely annihilated by 2 cone of cold. That's about it.
Yep. Sounds about right to me. You can definitely have a hero point for that. you might need it, considering cones of cold. All right, Kiran, what do you got for us?
Cool. I'm gonna put my card for the day.
Oh, hey, here we go.
Today's card is the 2 of clubs.
Okay.
2 of clubs, which I understand to be the mystery card. Now, we are obviously unraveling a mystery as it speaks. Mysteries are generally puzzles. They're challenges in their games, and you could say that the game is afoot, and that the game that is afoot is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
I love it.
So, there we go.
All right.
We spent last session fighting some cultists, and that took the entire session.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so because of the complexity of the situation, and you're trying to figure out this mystery, you're going to be a little bit intellectually distracted for the next hour or so as you're trying to figure out what's actually going on here. So you're going to have disadvantage on intelligence saving throws for 1 hour. I'm trying. Whenever you guys are getting effects that last time, I'm trusting you to track them. Just so you know. Now, here's another part. I haven't seen this come up on any of the other cards yet, or at least I haven't read it. Discard this card. So that card is no longer in your deck.
Eat it. Eat that card. Live on camera.
Okay.
It's the only way
And
we can
now
be
draw
sure.
from the deck again.
Sorry?
Draw again.
Dragon?
And this counts as part of the same draw.
Go King of Spades. King of Spades.
Okay.
King of Spades is a card that means that we've pulled before. It means the end. The end ends are when a circle becomes a circle, it is the end of a journey. It's the end of a life. It's the end of a cycle. It is the winter of the winter of existence. So we are in our end period for this
All right.
particular cycle.
And with that, the glimpse again of death, you're going to take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Mhm.
And that is also going to reduce your maximum hit points by the same
If I
amount.
have 16 temp hit points, does it
No.
do anything?
Well, you'll take the damage off of the temp, but your maximum will still be reduced by 15 also.
You need to stop doing these recaps. You'll be dead one day. You'll die
Well, then-
during a recap.
So I'll leave it
Is
up to
it-
you because that will probably
Yeah,
fuck you.
well-
So if you want to take it straight off of,
I mean, in that case, I'd probably take it straight off of, because otherwise
Yeah.
I'm losing it twice.
exactly. So just do that and keep your temp. I think it's
Cool.
probably the better way to do it. And then roll me a D100. You want to roll high.
Mhm.
You lose 100 limbs.
45.
Okay.
I don't know why that was so funny, but it was
Now,
very
what
good.
was that? What was that card? The King of what?
King of Spades.
Spades.
Oh, God, I'm gonna make.
I'm
one
real
of the
sorry
collectible
about this.
cards up.
Are you carrying anything obvious on your person, like that's like either somewhat heavy or like is maybe jewelry that you're wearing that would be considered forms of wealth that are not magic items?
Yeah, I've got a perfume.
Okay, well you don't anymore.
Certainly don't have a diamond
Oh,
either.
no,
Nope.
no.
He also has the loot as well, if you'd rather get rid of that.
Not any, and nope, that's gone.
It's gone
So
already.
all of it's gone.
All wealth that you own that isn't a magic item
Mhm.
disappears.
Oh, what?
Loot.
That happened last week, didn't it?
No. If
No, I lost my
no,
diamond last
yeah, the
last
diamond got
week.
relocated.
Someone else found it, though.
If you owned any businesses, buildings, land, documentation that proves you should own something, all of that is
Jesus.
also gone.
What?
Because the D100 roll was to determine whether or not I drew the equivalent card from the deck of many things, as we discussed would be happening at the deck of
Mhm.
wonder draws. This time I did a roll for it rather than just drawing one. I'm kind of
Mhm.
glad I did, but I set it at 50 plus to not get the card. You rolled a 45, and the equivalent card from the deck of many things is ruin.
Okay.
All forms of
Oh,
wealth that you
shit.
carry or own other than magic items are lost to you. Portable property vanishes. Businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality the least. Any documentation that proves you should own something lost to this card also disappears.
Cool.
Jesus.
That fish and chip shop
Uh,
you own down
I'm
the
cur-
road. Go on.
Well, yeah, my business. I've lost my business back in wherever.
So what I think this effectively means is that your entire
Shit.
future rests on this adventure with this party, because
Yep.
you've lost your entire past.
Cool.
And I think
just on a wealth front, I still have my family.
yes, absolutely, yes,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I think going on what Auntie Lizzie's character is, I think her family would not be the type that would disown her because she lost her wealth. Yes, like they'll
No,
definitely
no.
still. Yeah, so
No.
excellent.
I've started over many times in the past. It's all money doesn't mean anything.
What I will say to you, and this is like, so I think you get, because of the magic of the cards, right? You get an inherent knowing that this has happened, but you also gain a realization that this could play in your favor as documentation that proves you should own something is lost. Now, a marriage contract with a devil might have some clauses and some implications that mean that contract no longer exists. So
You just
you
got
might
divorced.
maybe you don't know that part. You don't know. You know that it's possible that this could have affected that, and it might be something you want to look into.
Well, I mean, am I aware of the magic that's happening around me? On a metagame level, you've explained all that, but does Lizzie understand all this?
That's what I'm saying. I think on some level, like she feels the sense of loss, and being familiar with the cards that she carries. Right, I think she would also be aware of the deck of many things and how there's potentially a connection between them. So give me just a straight intelligence check. I know it's going to be a disadvantage, but well, that's only saving throws, so it's just a check.
Okay, cool. Let's do.
And I'll see how much of this you actually put together from the feelings of the magic.
Nice.
Is it rolling? Oh, there it is.
I need to reconnect, apparently.
All right, it's going to be an 8.
Okay. I think you would get the feeling of a great sense of loss, and maybe there would be a flash of, like, you have a momentary thought of your ex-husband, and the thought is of the signing of that contract, but that's it. That's it. Cool. All right. You definitely get your hero point.
Cool.
Absolutely. And if there's nothing else, I'm real sorry about that. Just so you know, there have been some effects that have come up that I've kind of delayed because they would have fucked us out the bat. So we're going to avoid those for now, and maybe something will happen later. We'll see. But in the meantime, Jem,
Oh, hello.
how you doing?
Yeah, good. I spent a bit of a weird session last week where I didn't roll any dice. Maurice went invisible, which is, left poor Qualek sort of on his own, stranded. Yep. But he is giving Qualek some support through his voice. He is trying to be his hype man. And he's trying to stay limber and fit by doing his special Maurice brand calisthenics, recommended for anyone over 100 years old. And yeah, I think that right now we could either be in a great position or really fucked. I didn't realize how long this spell was going to take compared to what everyone else was doing in the other room.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that we had a lot of fun. I think also Maurice is quite hard of hearing, so I think this is going to make it quite challenging if we ever get separated again.
Interesting. Yep. I like it.
Yeah. So I think that's what comes with being. I can't even remember how old he is. Like 133 or something. It's like ridiculous. And he's not an elf. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last week was good. I enjoyed role playing, and I liked the fact that Doc Hovel bit someone's tongue out. That was insane.
I heard about
very
that.
metal, and yeah, much appreciated. That's the kind of gore I like. So, fucking loose unit. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, you may also have your hero point, Jem. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was great. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. This the spell still has quite a ways to go. We're only about, according to the combat train. Now, you started a little before the combat started, didn't you, Sven?
I like to think, yeah. So I think Qualek
59
started
minutes
casting the
before.
spell, and then the others continued exploring. So I'd imagine maybe there was 1 or 2 minutes that he was already casting the spell.
All right.
It's a 10
We'll
minute
say
spell,
2.
right?
Yeah, 2's fine. It's a
Are you
10-minute
good?
casting on
I
that.
think it was probably a 9 minute 59 second.
Yeah. Actually, no, you're probably right. Yeah, if we roll back the tape, I haven't uploaded those ones yet. You're just going to have to take my word for it. So, yeah, it's about 9 minutes and 54 seconds, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to give you 2 options.
Oh, I like options.
You can give me the hero point you're about to earn now
Yeah.
to finish up this casting in the next round or 2, or you can roll for it. But I'm gonna need like under a 10, so like 1 to 9 on a D100.
Look, I like that you have the confidence that I'm even going to earn a hero point with the state that I'm in at the moment, because I can't remember. I got very little about what happened last week. But I'm gonna give it a try, and if I earn a hero point, we'll shall we say 2 rounds of casting remaining
Yep.
on this. I think that's fair because that aligns with how much more flavor text I had written for this. So
Nice. Love it.
let me try and think. I'll give everyone, so anyone who starts watching from this channel has a bit of a context. We were again tasked by the Lord Protector Neverember of the city of Neverwinter to track down 4 individuals who have been missing for some time. 3 of the individuals had obvious connections. They were experts on the plane of travel. One, Umberto Noblin in particular, was an academic, a writer of some repute, I would say. Quirlake knew about him because he was an expert in the field of is it the Lord of Secrets? I think is one of his
names.
monikers. That is the titular antagonist of this particular campaign. At least I'm assuming so. Vecna. So apparently these people have gone missing in the graveyard of the city of Neverwinter, and in particular one tomb which happened to be located, I think, under or near where the Clockwork Guild used to be, I think.
Yep.
And we've located 2 of the subjects. We've located Umberto Noblin, and I'd have to check my notes on the name of the other person who we located.
Sarsel.
Yeah,
Sarsel Malanosh.
Malanosh, a wild magic sorcerer. And we'd also found a fish person. We had a chat to them. Currently, Umberto Noblin is in the company of said fish person. We continued our exploration.
Sarsel.
Quirlake is casting the scrying spell, trying to locate via arcane means what he thinks might be the mastermind behind this cult of Vecna that we have uncovered in this tomb.
Excellent. Lovely. Very good job, Sven. You most definitely earned that hero point. So 2 rounds of casting left on Scry. And that will include the round we are currently in.
All right.
All right, so we are partway through a round of combat, and we're almost done with that. So this is round 3. So round 4 will be your final round of casting Scry, and by round 5 you will have completed the spell. Well, you'll complete it in round 4, and by round 5 you can do whatever else you would like to do.
That should give me just enough time to run away and get out of there and escape.
Perfect. Okay, and last but definitely not least, Elric, what do you got for us, buddy?
Okay. Doctor's log. 14 Alturiac, 1493. I unfroze Voltaren, despite the cultist's best efforts. Then he decided to silence the place, and that saved a lot of noise. Next thing, the kid took a pretty nasty hit. I go to heal him and help him fight, but suddenly he turned black, shadow black. Next thing, he's fighting like a real barbarian. I don't know whether to let him go or make sure it's not killing him. Better give him a good checkup later on. Anyway, a ghoul decided to come out of nowhere, then another. This was a bad day to quit drinking. Luckily, I didn't. Meanwhile, Ape Man was casting a spell and the fossil was helping. They seemed to have a special bond, probably because the old man was alive when people split from apes. Somehow the kid just smashed up them.
Somebody please clip that. Somebody please.
Oh my god.
Gold.
Oh, Geoff,
Yep.
please continue.
Somehow the kid just smashed up their mage. It was gory as hell. That kid's kind of scary.
Yeah, you can have a hero point. I almost want to give you. You know what? I would give you 2, but you can only have 1. But we'll give the extra 1 to spend since he's already spent his.
I tried to clip it. I don't know whether it was successful. I don't
That's
know
all
how
right.
to do it.
It'll be in the nice. It'll be in the long form anyway. So yeah. Oh,
Yeah. that's-
All right, wonderful. Well, with all of that gone through, I will add my little bit in there. The last thing to happen was, I don't remember the exact details, but they basically made this Ox 2 fella, the the cult lieutenant, I suppose, back up into this room. Flower Child, well, 3, was, kind of in his face. And there was a moment where Valtari came sort of like over the top of Flower Child, smashed into Ox 2, and then just disappeared right in front of 3's eyes. I don't know if Doc Hovel saw that or not. And then I believe 3 kind of finished Ox 2, and that's kind of where we were at from there. That's what just happened. So 3, do you like, so 3 is obviously the one witnessing this. How do you feel about what you just saw just before we move on? Because it is kind of the end of your turn. Like Valtari literally came over the top of you just before you did this and kind of vanished as he hit this guy.
Look, 3 hasn't got much of a things, to be honest, but I'm going to keep it in my pocket. Obviously, 3 will obviously keep it in his pocket, so if 4 remembers, there's a conversation.
Cool, nice, love it. All right, well, with that, we will jump straight back into the combat. Let's get some ambiance.
Ooh, yeah, give us a heavy D. I don't know what that means. Is that musical terms?
But maybe.
no, it sounds like something else.
Give us a drop D. That's one. I know that one.
That is one, yes.
Who supplies it? Who supplies the ambience?
This is tabletop audio.
Ooh. Talk to us about tabletop audio.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, they're a really cool website where you can go, and they've got a whole bunch of soundscapes like this, ranging from fantasy to modern to sci-fi. You just got to search kind of like the theme you want, and you'll get a track come up. You can use the website itself as a soundboard, or you can download the tracks for free, load them up into your VTT, and use them. And all they ask is that you give them a bit of a shout out. So, thanks, guys. We much appreciate it because the ambience is fantastic, and it's really easy for me to mix it all together. And I don't. This is just one track now, but I'll often mix together a couple to get a nice blend, and they really suit the tracks they've got. So it's really cool. There's some great stuff. Check them out.
Great way to cover up all those awkward roleplay moments.
Oh yeah. So with that, one of the cultists that I mentioned before, you saw one sort of dashing back and forth across the upper stairwell. I think at best maybe Arnie Lizzie might hear footsteps retracting down the corridor towards the west. And a door open sort of initially, like within the first couple of seconds, and then more footsteps. I'll give you that much.
I think you might need
reinforcements are coming.
Sorry, what was that, Sven?
I think you might need to move us to the map.
Oh, yes, I might. Let's do that. Thank you. Boom.
take it to the bridge. It's the ghost of
Matthew Bridge.
fucking Fred Durst.
Fred Durst in this campaign as well?
Yeah, he's everywhere.
So we have Fred
Oh,
Durst
dear.
in Beck and Blackest Night, and he lives in all the wells in Barovia, so maybe he'll pop up in this campaign too sometime.
Well, like, now that you say that, we might end up in Barovia at some point. Who knows? We could
Does
go
that
anywhere
mean
in
we're-
this campaign.
Does that mean we're going to have to fight a chocolate starfish?
Possibly.
Yeah, man.
We'll see.
And the hot dog flavored water.
No, that will be the only thing available. It's healing potions for that entire section of the campaign.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So with that, with
That's
a couple
foul.
of rounds remaining on the scry spell, Maurice, you're still assisting, I believe. It's your turn.
Oh, is it my go?
Yes,
Okay,
it
so
is.
Maurice is literally just standing there staring at Quilek and doing this like hand movement where he's sort of like, it looks like he's sort of throwing magic towards him,
Mm-hmm.
but Quilek can't feel it or see it. So he's like, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? And Quilek's getting more and more pissed
Can we
off,
say
honestly.
maybe like even the reason why this spell is taking so much less time to cast is maybe what Maurice is doing is actually assisting with this spell despite its chaotic and haphazard sort of fashion in which you're doing it.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
could we say that
Absolutely.
you're desperate to have it finish so that you can get away from this creepy old man.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think that's
yeah,
what might be happening.
I think that was kind of the intention, because that came out of, I was going to go into the fact that, we were talking how long you'd been casting for and whatever, is that with Maurice's assistance it'll take half the time, but I think even more than that, because Maurice is not just there passively partaking in the ritual, but actively trying to channel his sorceress magic, his aberrant mind, weird chaotic magic into your spell. Something has come out of the the planes or wherever he's connected to.
Oh, you're an
and
aberrant
accelerate
mind
the spell.
sorcerer, aren't you, Maurice?
Yes.
That's interesting, because I kind of picture Qualak as, in his thirst for power and his hunger to unlock the secrets of the multiverse, he has drawn his spell casting ability from, let's say, some questionable sources. A little bit of here, a little bit over there. And this scrying spell that he's actually casting is drawing from the name escapes me at the moment, but it's the outer planes that allows him to sort of manipulate time and space and give him insight into things that may or may not have happened yet, and view other locations and other things. So these tentacles are kind of coming out of his orb, and all that kind of stuff is actually like magic drawn from another plane. So you might even recognize.
Yeah, well, I'm imagining like Maurice with like a greenish hue, sort of light around him. Again, he's invisible, but it's if anyone's seen the movie Anastasia with where they have Rasputin, where he's sort of been brought back, and they use a lot of green and these weird colors. I can sort of see that around him, and he's looking very intense but still stupid.
Okay,
but yes, so I think
this is kind of cool, all right, because like in D&D, green is often used to depict necrotic and like undead kind of energy, right? But I've always had it as more of a purple in my mind. And aberrant is sort of more purple, but you're depicting it as green. So how about we say that in our particular flavor here, undead magic and necrotic stuff is purple, and aberrant magic is green.
Well, that's
just
fun.
for
I like that.
just for funsies. Why not? Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
I mean, unless you
Yeah, it's
personally want to
definitely
flavor it differently, but I like that idea. It's cool.
No, that's sort of what I'm imagining. It's sort of like it's a sickly green color, sort of fluoro.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's just sort of he's trying to help, but I think that as Qualak and Maurice have a lot more in common than they'd know right now.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
The
Love it.
Far
Yeah.
Realm,
Right.
that's the one I'm trying to think of.
Yes, the Far Realm, indeed. Well, is that everything then, Maurice? You're just doing the channeling? Yeah.
Yeah, he's still
Excellent.
invisible, and that's it.
Love it. In that case, only Lizzie. Yes, there are reinforcements coming, but there is also a mage in the room right there with you. Looking a bit pissed off that haven't been woken up too.
So with that mage that's there, remind me what they look like?
So they are in black robes. They have one red gloved hand on the left, black glove on the right. This particular one, similar to Ox2, has a necklace of looks like human or humanoid teeth. This particular one looks to be female, elvish, perhaps like on the younger side of elvish, and angry. She's been woken up. She's not happy.
So Lizzie's gonna look at the necklace full of teeth and say, "Are those because you keep losing your dentures?" And vicious mockery. Can they do a wisdom saving throw?
Sure thing. Let me just see if they've got anything else they can do about that. Let me see. You know what? It's only vicious mockery. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's take the save. She's pretty
She can
decent, Adam.
spell my cantrip.
She could have, but no. It's a 14. I believe that's a fail.
14 fails.
Yeah. All right.
Psychic damage. She's going.
Oh
to
wait. What's our card currently? We're still on
It's-
psychic
here's a-
overload, so I have a
I actually just pulled one out. Sorry.
just
it's
now,
changed.
like
I
after
did,
that stuff.
but I did like probably about 25-30 seconds ago. Sort of at the
Okay.
start of Kiran's
Okay.
turn.
Okay. Well,
confirm,
Yeah.
looking at
what's
Twitch.
this new one
Yeah.
do then?
All right, so the card that we draw is from the plane of Mechanus, Gears of Inevitability. This one's not so bad. All creatures must succeed on a DC 13 con save at the start of their turn or lose 5 feet of movement. Constructs are immune, so I don't think any of us
Okay.
have constructs.
No. All right, we can ignore that for now. If you want to move, Lizzie, we'll roll that then. But for now, go ahead and roll damage.
I've rolled it in any case, so it'll come through in any event. But
Yep,
the damage
awesome.
is going to be
12.
the
According to
damage is going to be 5 points of damage. And
Your,
I'm going to...
Vicious Mockery roll says 12.
Oh
It was
yeah,
five on
you're
your, it
right.
was 5 on your con save.
5 on the con
You lose
save,
5
yeah.
feet of movement.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
No,
but you
those
deal
5
you deal
feet.
12 damage, so that's
I do.
cool.
Cool
Yeah.
damage. And then I'm going to bonus action, Bardic Inspire.
Uh-huh.
Let's give it to Doc. Oh no, Doc, you still have one, don't you? You've got.
Yes, he does. You can't see anyone else though.
No, but I
Can
can
you
move.
inspire yourself?
I can inspire myself, but I don't want to. I'm gonna
Okay.
move and then give it to the kid.
It's frowned upon.
Nice. Love it.
To give it to 3.
Alright.
So, give him hell.
Give him
and
hell,
that's-
kid.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to move a little bit further away, back into
Yep.
the corner, and that's my turn.
Okay. Back to the top of the round then. Where are we at? This one. Another cultist emerges around the corner. Sam moves out into the room, looks around and takes stock, sees Doc Hovel in the doorway, sees Auntie Lizzie in the corner, and let's get rid of that thing because his held action is no longer a thingy. Auntie Lizzie.
Yep.
Let's see what this one can actually do. Yeah, can I please from you get a wisdom saving throw as this one extends its red gloves hand towards you, saying a few words that you may recognize as the whole person spell.
Critical.
Oh, yeah, no problem. You
Critical
can, you know, your muscles don't even start to contract, like you're just nothing. The cultist sort of swears under its breath, and that's the end of its turn. Next up, Qualak.
Ooh,
This is your final round of scrying.
Quilek's turn. With Maurice invisible, maybe he sees that purple magical energy start to swirl around the spot where Maurice is currently standing, and it sort of creates this translucent, almost humanoid-shaped spot where Maurice is, with the purple light sort of swirling around where he currently is, or green, or whatever it is that I'm getting yelled at. It's green, the green magic, and maybe we see a close-up shot of Qualek's eyes, and you see that sort of green light reflecting off his eyes, and he's like, "You know, when I first saw you, I thought you were nothing but a vagrant who had attached himself to us because of our immense power, but you continue to surprise me, old man. Yes, whatever it is you're doing, continue." And he is going to continue casting his spell for his turn, and we can hear him as he maintains that arcane incantation, but the words start to drift from that ancient language, maybe even Qualek's native language, whatever it is that Hadozi spoke back in the days, but and it starts to turn into common, and he's like, "That which lies beyond the void, I call upon thee. Hear my voice. Reach out from beyond the blackness between the stars and show me what you see. And those like tentacles that are growing out of the orb that he's holding in the palm of his hand, they begin to grow with each pulse. And I imagine those pulses begin to align with that pulsating magic that's emanating from Maurice as well. They're like synchronized almost as those tentacles grow outwards. And they begin to reach out, and Qualek is holding the sphere in one hand, and in the other hand he's holding the note with that rag draped across his arm, and the tentacles start to like wrap around his arm and towards the rag and the note that he's holding, and that'll be the end of his turn.
You can also see that Maurice is looking very, very interested in what's coming out. Maybe more interested than you'd expect.
Yes, behold, for those of us who were not granted the gift of innate spellcasting, we have to make compromise. We have to make choices that put us own souls in position where we are not safe. And we draw power from places where other people are too afraid to wander. Yes, you recognize this. I can see it. I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it in the way that this magic has begun to intertwine with one another.
Well, we're not people.
We are not people. And very soon, we shall be so much more than mere mortals.
Okay, Sven,
Yes.
Thing.
can you please put Scry through to the game log just so everyone knows what's going on? I have a basic understanding, but basically create a sensor in a room that's invisible and can see and hear everything that's going on, yes?
Scrying, for those people who are new to Dungeons and Dragonians, you can see and hear a creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target makes a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. The target doesn't know that it's making the save against, only that it feels uneasy. So the target of this one is, of course, I have this written down. It might take me a moment to find the
I believe
name.
it's Geralt Galgan.
That sounds right, yes.
Yes. Alright, so he fails to save. And as you're peering through the orb, the magics are swirling around you, you both immediately see into this room.
Ah.
It's a small room, maybe 20 feet across on either side. In the room, there's a bed, a small desk, and a figure sort of hunched over it working on some papers, and a strange, single-eyed, sort of decrepit, somewhat humanoid creature next to it. Qualek would recognize this as a Nothic. That's about all I need to tell you about that, I think. Jarrett himself, the figure, he seems to be working on some kind of papers. You're not sure, but he's very, very intent on his work. This is what he looks like.
Oh, that guy looks fucking badass.
Right, so, and he, appears to be in this room. There is a single door in the room that's in the northwestern corner of it. You're not sure where it leads. It looks like most of the other doors in the place. However,
Mark?
yes.
Sorry, continue.
There you go.
Oh, I'm just thinking in terms of the mechanics of the scrying spell. Does that mean that it's a space I can see?
Technically, at the moment, because I'm allowing you to share vision with the connection, yes. Ordinarily, probably not, but yeah, it would count as a space that Qualek can see. You guys are currently sharing the vision of the scribe because you're connected in the spell. So yes, it is a space you can see.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all good. Now, however, the spell will stay. Qualek, it's concentration, I believe. Yep, so you are concentrating on the spell.
Mhm.
That sensor will remain there. However, the pair of you get another image in the back of your mind. Now, it's kind of hard to make out, but you can see a vague figure similar to that which was described by Sarcel, the floating figure with the energy sort of the multiverse being drawn into it. And you can recognize this quite clearly as you're seeing this vision firsthand now, Qualak, as Vecna. He is up to something. Something that is a threat to the entire multiverse. But what you can also see at the edges of this is that there is a corruption, a taint to whatever it is that he's drawing energy. It's not necessarily just him. But whatever it is, it's like so faint and on the edges. It's like it's coming from somewhere so far beyond that perhaps even the far realm would be considered close.
Would this be something that either of us would have any knowledge of? This
No.
kind of energy? No.
Probably not. I
Okay.
think it's new to both of you, and it
Okay.
has a distinctly purple and black amalgamated kind of color, and it seems to be fusing with the green energy of the outer lights. It's like it's bringing all of these different forces together.
Dangerous.
Somehow that is influencing Vecna's ritual.
Okay, and can we sort of tell where he is in space and time?
No.
Does it feel like he's in? Okay, so he's not in this physical space like this. It's sort of like he has encroached onto what we're viewing somehow,
You
like we've
don't
tapped
even
into it.
know if what you're seeing is technically now.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
imagine
you're
like
just-
Qualak is like seeing this. Maybe he sees this guy Jared Golgan, whatever his name is.
Mhm.
He sees him in that arcane focus, that crystal that he's using to cast this spell. But like, so you can clearly see the image of that room and all the stuff that's going on there. But the rest is like overlaid over the top of that, but only in his mind.
I like that. Yeah,
And
I like that.
can
Good.
I don't want to step on anyone's toes here, but I imagine this is pretty unexpected for Qualak.
Yes,
Would you like me
absolutely.
to
And
make a
this
roll?
is still. Yeah, I actually want you both to make rolls. Qualak, I want an intelligence saving throw, and Maurice, I want a charisma saving throw.
Did that roll? I don't think it did.
Oh, 10.
Okay.
One. It's actually rolled a 1.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. All right, so Qualak, you feel like you're a little bit shaken, but you don't think it's something that you can't handle. You know your mind. You know that you can apply it to the correct pathways of research and study to figure out what the hell it is you just saw.
Mhm.
You will figure this out.
Mhm.
You're pretty confident. Maurice,
Mark, can I use my hero thingy?
if you like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just because I think that this is some stuff that Maurice does have a little bit of experience with.
Totally.
Yeah, due to some stuff that's happened. So
Yeah. If you'd
I'd
like
like
to, if you'd like to, just use your regular inspiration. Yeah,
Okay,
and
cool.
boom, yeah, that's fine. So you can save your hero
yeah,
point.
thanks. Okay,
Like a
thank
big
you.
one. That's cool because and that
Yep.
will give you a success. So yeah, again for you, like it's new, but you've experienced some stuff, right? There is a little matter of you feel like there's something you're missing,
Okay.
right? Like there's something that maybe you knew once that might have given you a hint, but no matter that's no mind. It's a new thing. You like new things.
Yep.
New is exciting, right? But you're also aware to be cautious because it's very new and it's very like so outside of anything you have ever experienced before. Like you've seen some shit, but this is even beyond that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I could see Maurice being both very excited
Like-
and both very, very tentative at the same time.
Yeah, like
So his
again,
eyes would be lighting up, but he'd be sort of going, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, be careful with this one. Yeah, cool. All right, and that I think will be what we get there. Sven, your scry spell remains concentrated on, and you can continue seeing that room. I will say that you and Maurice, for the duration of this spell, if you would like, this could be kind of cool, can share concentration. So in order to break it, you would both have to lose concentration.
All right. Okay, I like that. Would you like me to give you my
It's very
heroic
cool.
inspiration in order to, or my
No,
hero
I
point
think
rather?
I think this is just a cool teamwork thing.
Okay, I dig it. I dig it. All right.
Yeah. Alright, so for the duration of the spell, you're both considered concentrating. If either one of you wants to cast another concentration spell, the other one can maintain the concentration on the scry. If either of you get hit and lose concentration, if the other one's still up, scry is maintained. You both maintain vision on it for the entire duration, regardless of who is still concentrating.
Yeah. And can we? How long will this spell be in effect?
It's cool.
It's like 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to get back to you.
Yeah,
on
it's 10 minutes. I just looked up in the game log. It is.
Yes. All right. So, Twi'lek does want to continue concentrating on that. Even if the vision of Vecna fades away, he's going to try and get the best look in that room and the Nothic and the other creature and especially the notes that this guy is trying to like read or write or whatever it is. But that'll be the end of his turn. We can move on.
You can bonus action search, yes.
I can, yes.
All right, you want to roll me a perception check then, please?
Yeah. Okay. I can.
I'm
do
going
that.
to give you advantage because I believe you can move the sensor and it can it's invisible. It can see wherever it wants. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that is the case. I think it has to stay close to him, but as long as he's close to it. All right. let's have a
No
look.
problem. Yeah, he's
Skills.
at his desk, so I can literally peer over his shoulder.
Pair of
I'm going to give you the
15s.
proper pair of 15s.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's decent. All right, so I'm going to give you the proper room description and then give you a little bit more. So this large room, it's been furnished to resemble a cozy bedroom and study. Yep, so stooped over the desk, scribbling furiously on a parchment is this gaunt-robed human man, as that you know is Jarrett Galgan. Standing next to the desk is the one-eyed bipedal horror with spikes growing out of its back. Tapestries depicting feasting undead creatures hang on the wall. This guy is quite obviously a fan of the undead. Now, his papers seem to note some kind of ritual that is designed to drain and sacrifice a victim's secrets and knowledge and feed them to Vecna. His notes illustrate the first test of a ritual, which used a disloyal cultist as the victim. For his future attempts, he has chosen townspeople from Neverwinter whom he believes have particularly meaningful secrets. Their secrets are the cultist's best offerings to Vecna, as you can see from one of the notes. It's like this should, he's excited to do this for Vecna. I need you to give me an investigation check as well, please.
All right. Investigation check. You'll be surprised what my investigation is on this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll that. That is a 25.
Lovely, more than enough. You find mention among the notes of a magical phenomena called crevices of dusk. That's the name that seems to be given to them. They sometimes appear in Neverwinter. The notes indicate that these magical gateways connect to a plane populated by undead. But that's about all that the notes, seem to show of his knowledge. But that he resolves to learn more about them when he finishes his current experiments. One last thing from your perception check before, you notice that there is a tapestry on the north wall, sort of in the corner, depicting a feasting ghoul, and it seems to conceal some kind of hidden door panel. So there is potentially another way into that room other than the main doorway.
Oh man, I've never cast scrying before in my life, and it has just become my favorite spell.
Dude, it's such a great spell, man. If you can pull it off, if you get because it's tricky, right? Because if you don't know much about the target, if you don't have a few clues to go on, they're basically going to pass the save. and
Yeah.
you get nothing. But if you get those few hints first and a little bit of adventuring, finding the stuff you did in that pit room with the rags and
Yep.
stuff, and having a little bit of knowledge already, and the other papers, boom, that like brought the DC way down. He's failed it, and you're in, right?
that stuff
and he's
did
got
help.
no idea.
That
Yeah,
stuff helped?
absolutely.
Fuck yeah. All
Yep.
right.
Yep. 100%.
Rock hard.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
all affects the
Mate.
DC. There are penalties and bonuses for how much you know about the target and what kind of objects of theirs you might have and other knowledge you might have gained on the way to trying to scry them. Yep.
It's great.
Yeah,
Totally worth it.
It says here you get like, so if it's secondhand knowledge of the target, like you've never met them, you've only heard of them, they get a +5. If you've met them, it's a flat roll. If it's you know them well, it's a -5. So he got a +5 on that. But then you had a garment or other possession, the rag, which is a -4. But you also had technically a body part because you had the blood on the rag, and that's a -10.
Ah.
All right, so he,
Great.
you know, yeah, it was like that was not.
He was screwed.
Yeah, he was utterly screwed. You were passing that no matter what.
All right. This
but,
party just officially won Dungeons and Dragons. Well done, guys.
Totally. Congratulations, guys. Love it. All right. Well, thanks. That's been Vecna, Eve of Ruin. We'll see you all next week for the next campaign.
You did.
All right. Well, in that case, moving right along, that was a rather successful scrying. We need to flick back to the other room because Cockhovel.
Yeah, and I've just walked in, probably on the cusp of seeing this kid just absolutely murderate these two.
Yep.
While he's still in his black form, is he?
Yep. And you could have sworn you saw Veltari charge into this room, but he's gone. You can't see him anywhere.
So I'm going to look at the kid and say, "Kid, what did you do? Where's Voltari?" Oh god, I just used his real name. Damn it.
To be fair, it's Veltari, and you called him.
Am I allowed to answer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Don't know. Disappeared.
Sorry, you broke up. I think you broke up.
I don't know. Disappeared.
Right, kid. And what did you do with these two? I've never seen you do that. Are you all right? And I'm gonna go up and just maybe this might even be my action, is actually to use my medicine ability to just look him from head to toe and just look for differences, maybe differences in posture, maybe colors of his extremities and eyes and things
So you're
like that.
just using basic medicine with your eyes. You're not trying to do anything with the scalpel.
Not with the scalpel, no.
All right, flat medicine, no advantage.
Okay. Ugh.
Kid looks fine to you, man.
I think I need to go back to med school.
Well, you
That
might be a
roll.
bit worried about his mental health, but bodily, he looks fine.
Okay, so I think this might be a bonus action. I'm gonna just quickly take out one of my forms, write down some notes, and say, "Hey, look, this is your appointment form. Just put down a date on there you think's going to be good for you, and we'll set up an appointment once we get out of here. And have a good look over you, kid. You may have some health issues."
All right.
Take the note and scrunch it up. Or 3 can't read.
Did you? 3 can't read? Who's 3? Aren't you 4?
Just grunt.
Well,
4 can do this. 4's weak. 4 needs protection.
And I'm just gonna say, right, maybe use my movement at this point. Is Maurice actually in the doorway?
no, he's
Didn't
not.
think so. Didn't think
It's there
so.
for vision.
If you don't mind, I'll just move Maurice. And I'm probably just going to get out of the room just a bit, but still keep an eye on what
so
the kid's doing.
Yeah, this cultist here is actually there.
Oh,
Mhm.
damn
So
it,
is this
whole
one.
time.
Yep,
And Qualek is not there.
Oh.
Qualek is not. Yeah, correct.
And I've just used my action and bonus action.
Well, can we retcon that? Because
Nope.
that's.
Nope.
Well, we were
so
being
what I'm gonna
sketchy. We
do-
should leave. I'm going to move.
What I'm going to do is notice her now because I've been distracted this whole time.
Yep.
And just get base contact with her. Get my scalpel ready, in my hands, and
Yep.
You know
No
how it goes.
problemo.
Prepare
Sounds
for
good.
any reactions.
Yeah. All cultists coming out of the works. Someone's going to be able to get to about there. You can see Doc Hobble. Doc Hobble,
Yeah.
can I please get a wisdom saving throw? Is this one starts to chant the same spell at you as the one that's just trying to cast a spell? Oh, yeah, that's really, really not good, as you absolutely feel all of your muscles begin to lock up and contract. You are paralyzed by a whole person. Oops, wrong one.
Oh, shit.
What does
Boom.
the doctor have
All right.
prescribed for that?
And guess what? You might onlook in horror from your frozen position as the cultist you just shaped up to turns towards you with a grin on her face. This could be interesting. What can she do? What's she got left anyway? 3 of those? Oh, yeah. All right. And you're paralyzed. Oh, no.
I could be in some doo-doo.
You really could. Hang on. I need to actually look this shit up to make sure I do it properly. I mean, paralyzed. What exact conditions is this giving you? Actually, I want it in the that book. Where's the conditions?
Paralyzed condition is so
is,
bad.
yeah.
You're basically the same as being unconscious. Any attack against
Yeah.
you, advantage. Anything that hits, automatic crit.
Oh. Okay, and Geoff, this thing has 3 attacks that it can do at melee. It's an arcane burst, which is a melee all range spell attack. So there will be 3 arcane bursts coming at you, all with advantage. If any of them hit you, they count as critical hits.
Oh dear.
First
Oh.
one is a dirty 20. I'm going to roll these everyone from here out. Yes, Sven?
I can't do anything to help you with this. I thought maybe I'd be able to use my my portent dice or something like that. But that would only
No, we can't see.
one dice.
It's all right, man. You're still our pimp chimp.
All right, what's your armor class? Okay, you got real lucky. Only one of them hit you.
Oh, wow. Guess
With
it's
advantage, she got 20, 13, and 17.
18. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so it's one super crit. Oh,
One
perfect
crit.
crit, we call them. So it's max damage, so it'll be 3d8 max. So that's 24 plus 3 is 27, plus another 3d8. So let's go ahead and roll that. Damage is 47 force damage.
Okay.
Boom. With that bonus action, because she has not cast a spell yet. How far does that let her go? That far. Okay. Just got to get a ruler out. Yeah, boom. She's going to then Misty Step behind this one and disappear around the corner with her
I've
movement.
got a feeling I just got some mercy there.
No, you got real lucky. You got real lucky.
Not that
Wow. Yeah.
Is that spell casting wise possible with the arcane burst and then the misty step?
Yes, the arcane burst is her like multi-attack, basic attack thing.
Okay.
It's it's not a spell. Yep. All right, cool. That is the end of her turn. Flower Child 4 is not currently here right now, but 3, you're up.
All right, I am gonna walk 15 foot and see. Oh, and I'm just gonna. I got 40 of movement, so I just did 15. There's 25, and I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna go. As I go there, I'm gonna skip the that I accidentally hit off in the last game, and then I'm going to hit it with a reckless attack that I'm going to change for a brutal attack and all my.
All right, we got the reckless attack part. We missed a lot of the others because you were a bit breaking up.
Also, I just want to check here as well because we do have the Gears of Inevitability cards in which you need to make a Constitution saving throw, which could reduce your movement by 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm not going to get there. That's a Constitution.
Oh, what is the DC on that one? I'm not sure. What DC. Oh, let me bring that up. Is you got a 10 on that roll? That might
13.
Be enough.
This
13?
is me. Sorry.
DC 13.
Yeah. I rolled a 17.
Oh. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, so I'm still rolling to everyone. I'll fix that now. I was just checking.
All right.
Checking
so I get.
Not to move them.
So I'm going to attack. And then I am going to hit it.
Again, I got to hit it.
Does a
action.
20...
Yes.
Am I that bad? Am I bad on the sound?
Yeah, we're only getting half of the words you're saying. If that.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, good, man.
Sorry, guys. I do apologize.
Oh, good. At least you're still able to make it. We know you're like off traveling for work and stuff. You know. It's like we do what we can.
I hit for 26 damage.
Very nice.
Nice. Bring that back around.
Attack.
Before you do, 1 second.
Oh.
All right. Roll me your basic attack damage again from that first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Without the brutal strike, sorry, just the 14.
18.
Yeah. So what I did there is I'm trialing a massive damage thing. So you did more than half its health in a single blow. So I'm just applying a little bit of extra damage because it failed a Constitution save.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So now it's still standing, but only very much just. And you're on to the second attack.
Like Elton John.
Yes, my my second attack was 26.
Let me check something.
So 26 to attack. 5 plus that guy. 20 points of damage on the second hit.
Nice. You absolutely obliterate this guy, cave his skull in. I'm just gonna try and drop. I'll see what happens. Sven, I'm gonna try and drop the bit rate on the channel. We might lose a little bit of audio quality, but I'm gonna see if it helps.
I just dropped it. It was already pretty low. It's already at 30, I think.
I can turn my I can turn my camera off.
Before you do, can we have that work so that it doesn't mess up Sven's overlay stuff?
I don't think it'll be a way to do it without messing it up. What I will say is,
cool.
if you just turn off your camera, I'll just quickly jiggle them around.
Let's do that. Awesome. Cool. All right, so another 20 damage. Yeah, absolutely caved its skull in. That is one more dead cultist. I don't know if
That's
3 kind of pays attention to these things, but Doc Hovel and Arnie Lizzie will definitely hear a blood curdling that's cut short by a sickening crunch.
Oh dear.
And that's my round. That's all I am.
Okay, no problem. Moving right along to the next one. Which one is it? Okay, it's that one, which is going to. Well, first roll, it's con save. Reduced movement, no problem. Right, Sven.
Yes.
Qualek sees through the scrying that the door to the main door opens and a cultist steps inside. And you can hear him like telling Geralt that the place is under attack, and Geralt kind of just like waves him off and he's like, "This is why I have you people. Deal with it. Go now." And the cultist kind of like whoop, backs up, closes the door again.
Okay. All right.
So I'll give you that, and then next one. Okay, this one going to step.
Maurice is just.
I'm trying to make him a reasonable size. This is ADHD in action, all right?
Grew
Like-
and then shrank and then grew again.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about to 7,000. Jesus. It's not good. All right, is that reasonable? Yeah, that'll do.
That's too large.
My vision sucks today, right? Like, I can't.
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
It's a reasonable adjustment, right? Well, I could put it at 7. That's. I just put it 17. Oh dear lord. Okay,
There.
I like that. Yeah, good.
Yeah, let's see, where is it? There it is.
If anyone feels like changing the card,
As the CEO of the company, I'd like to. What's the right word? What am I trying to think of? Restrict myself. Veto. Yeah, I guess maybe. Kiran, what would be the right word here? That I shouldn't be allowed to do it.
Abstain.
Abstain.
yep.
Abstain is good.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to abstain. I've never abstained from anything before. It makes me feel like I'm a productive member of society when I say that. I'm abstaining from.
Would
road
anyone
cars.
mind if I have like a minute before my go? I'm just gonna run off. I'll be back. Just kill
Maurice is in
time
the other-
comes up to me.
Yeah, well, you're in the other room anyway, so we can just let Annie Lizzie go first, and then you can catch up after. That's fine. Well, that's all good.
Cool.
That works. We still have a cultist to go though. I'm mid-turn.
Yep.
It's just cast a bit of a spell.
So this person down here next to Doc Hovel, that's a creature.
Not anymore. No, there's a blade there. It's a spiritual weapon that just got
It's
summoned.
a spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
So I can't see any creatures where I'm currently positioned. So I'm gonna move further in.
Well, it's not your turn yet. I'm still
Oh, sorry.
finishing up the cultist turn. Yeah, it's all good.
Apologies.
No problem. Let's see. So does that. Okay, yeah, cool. All right. So, hey Sven,
Yes.
I would like your opinion on the interactions of spiritual weapon with a person who is paralyzed. Does it count the same as being like any other melee attack?
The wording of spiritual weapon, I believe, says it makes a melee attack. If
It does. Melee spell attack against one
Melees,
creature within 5 feet of the
then
force.
I would say that it acts the same as a normal weapon attack, in my opinion. Yeah.
Cool. I would agree. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being a bit harsh. So, Geoff, spiritual weapon coming at you.
So bad.
It's going to be a 17. That is not enough to hit.
Not good enough.
No. And so then it's moved, what, 5, 10, 20. That would be that far. All right, so no, it's going to, just checking something with spiritual weapon. You do not need to be able to see. Excellent. And then it's going to withdraw back around the corner again and maintain concentration on its spell. And now, Annie Lizzie, it'll be your turn, and Maurice can go when Jen gets back.
Sure, I'm back, but yeah.
Well, in that case, we'll just go Maurice and then Annie Lizzie. That's easy enough.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Sure.
Maurice and Qualek are going to need to have a conversation.
Mhm.
Maurice is going to look at Qualek and say, "Do you feel like doing something dangerous?"
I always feel like doing something dangerous. What did you have in mind, crazy old man?
I have the ability to get us into that other room and take on that stupid piece of shit. Because Maurice is not happy. He did not get a good feeling. He's dealt with this sort of stuff before. And he wants to propose that they thunder step into the space together. But before he'd do that,
love this.
Maurice would also put on Celestial Revelation Necrotic Shroud,
Oof.
which means that allies, anyone other than my allies within 10 feet, must succeed a charisma saving throw or have the frightened condition. So there is a chance. So I put that on as a bonus action, and then there is a chance that we'd be able to thunder step into the room and scare this guy.
Okay, now talk to me about Thunderstep first. What's the range?
Yep. So I've looked at that, and I think we're okay. But I suck at reading these maps.
Just pop the
90
go to the game log.
Oh, yes, I'll do that. Sent to game log. Yeah, so it's 90 feet. That's why I asked if we could see them.
No way in the fucking world you're getting there yet. You need
don't think so?
No. No, absolutely not. You're way too far.
You disappear.
Because I looked at it with the map.
You're
Because
still in the room.
Yes.
Like the seat,
So if-
yeah? In that back
Yeah,
corner?
if I use my 30 feet of movement.
That might just get you there, but Qualek's got to go with you, right?
Yes,
So you'd have to hold your action and wait for him to move with you.
that is fine. But we'd have a conversation about, look, this is my plan.
Yep.
We can get in there with him. We saw people come in and leave as well, so we know he shut the door.
Mhm.
Would you be willing to do that, Qualek? If not, completely understand.
Oh my god.
But this might be our chance.
Here's the problem. Qualek is not particularly built for combat, so you'd be going in there with essentially a fortune teller, a fortune telling monkey.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of damaging spells, but I'm not.
Hey,
the
wait.
person you want.
Just remember he just called himself a monkey.
No. I called him a monkey. Qualek did not call himself a monkey.
Okay,
I
no,
did.
fair,
Sven the
fair,
person.
yeah, fair, fair.
Because I thought it'd be funnier than saying. Anyway, I've got Bigsby's hands. See, what I wanted to do here, you know what? Maybe wait at least one more turn, one more round. Maybe Qualek would even say this. He'd be like, "Oh, I like where you're going with this, my friend. Your enthusiasm is inspiring, but I do not believe that we have all the information that we need in order to take down these people. Give me a little bit more time. I might be able to understand what we'll be up against and have a better gauge what the threat level will be."
Okay, in that case, I would like to see whether Maurice could possibly summon an aberration in that space.
Interesting. Interesting. You are muted, Mark. I don't know if you're responding to that particular.
Yeah, please put
insanity.
summon aberration through to the game log. I think this might be doable.
Sure. Okay, cool. I am doing that.
This is fucking hilarious. Okay, summon aberration. I like these summon spells, by the way. These new summon spells are really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so range is 90 feet. Yep. Calls an aberrant spirit. It manifests in an occupied space that you can see within range. Yep. All right, what kind?
I'm not sure. I've not done this before. We can do a slud, which can do a claw. We can do an eye ray, so it's a beholderkin, or I can do a mind flayer.
Yep.
Can I just
Totally up to you.
can I just give one little caveat onto that? Actually, maybe
Yep.
two caveats. So that summon spell does require 400 GPs worth of components. So that's one thing, which you might have. I don't know. But the second thing is that it is a concentration spell, so you might be able to cast this, but then you might not be able to see into the room anymore.
Oh no, you still
Okay.
will be able to see. I said that when one of you drops concentration, you'll still both be able to see.
Cool.
It'll just be
Cool.
that, yeah.
I can use a subtle spell, which means I don't have to use verbal, semantic, or material components. Except material components consumed by the spell or a cost specified. Okay. So how do I
It's
know?
specified, but it isn't consumed. So now I did kind of say shopping was kind of a chance to get these things. What do you have an idea, Kiran?
No, that's genius.
Yeah.
Hero point. Here's my hero point. Have all my hero points for the next 3 sessions. I don't care. I want an aberration.
Well, I only want to do it if it's within.
Because you had an opportunity at the start to buy things, right?
Yeah.
And you're new to spellcasters. I'm not going to penalize you for not thinking about this before, right?
I didn't even know what to think of, honestly.
So for the hero point, I will allow you to have that. An eyeball in a platinum inlaid vial worth 400 plus gold pieces. It's not consumed by the spell, so I figure this is something that, upon learning the spell, Maurice would have acquired, right?
Yeah,
so
probably. I'd assume so.
Either yours or Sven's hero point. I don't care whose. You may just add that item to your sheet. You have that. You can cast the spell.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so I'm going to use a sorcery point. Sorry, this whole page is a bit silly. Where are we?
Okay.
Go up, up, up.
All right, what type of?
Yes, that was the other question. What do we think, team?
Oh,
You also don't have to use the sorcery point because you have the object.
Oh, okay, cool.
they're all so amazing. A Beholderkin, a Mind Flayer, or a Slard. Look, I know Geoff. Geoff's a big fan of Mind Flayers, especially since it was a Mind Flayer that made his character into what he is today in this
In a roundabout way, yes.
campaign. So I'm...
My only concern is that we might have psychic damage, might not do as much damage to these guys.
To the
Because they're
Nothic.
Vecna cultists.
Yeah, there's that.
What-
You could always
What
go
type
to
of slab, though?
Yeah.
I was thinking a
What type
slide
of
because
slab?
of that. Yeah, alright, so I'm
What
going to
type?
cast that.
What type?
Oh, I don't know. What is that? It's a slide.
I don't think it matters what type. It just has a stat
Yeah.
block here that it does. And only the Mind Flayer, for instance, can use Psychic Slam. Only the Beholder can use an Eye Rain. Only
Yeah.
the Slard can.
So it's-
So I think Slard might be a good choice actually, because it's the most
Yeah.
melee centric.
Melee, yeah.
So it will be a
That's-
generic slard, but you can pick
Yep.
a color. So pick either red, blue, black, grey, green.
Great.
Green? All right, we'll get you a
Yep.
green slard.
And I'm going to use a level 4 spell
Yeah.
slot for this.
Okay, no problem. Is it a 4th or a 5th level spell?
The fourth.
I can use 4th or 5th.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a 4th level. Yeah.
Cool. Let me adjust it. I'm going to give you a slide token, but you don't get its stats. You get that stat block. So what's the
Okay,
AC going to be?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so no, that's fine. So we'll
Magic
take a look at the. It's good. It's cool. So we look at the sheet. So it says
Yes.
Aberrant Spirit. AC is 11 plus
Yep.
the spell's level. You said 4th level, so its AC
Yep.
will be 15. And then
Yep.
hit points is 40 plus 10 for each spell level above the first. You said 4, so it's above 4. Sorry, so
80?
it's 40 hit points. No, you
Okay.
get 40 plus 10 for each spell level above 4. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Now you have a speed of 30, a fly speed of 30. It's not a hover speed, however. That's the Beholderkin only. Actually, no.
Okay.
I think it's the Beholderkin that has a fly speed.
Okay.
I think that's the
I'm not sure.
interpretation.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because there's no semicolon after the fly 30 feet to a hover. So it's fly 30 feet. It's a hover, but it's Beholderkin only. So you don't get the fly speed, but that's fine.
Okay.
So this thing will have regeneration. So at the start of each of its turns, it regains 5 hit points if it has at least 1 hit point. It gets the multi-attack, so 2 attacks at level 4.
Yep.
It gets that claw attack, which is 1d10 plus 3 plus the spell's level slashing. Yeah, I'm familiar. Like, it's very similar to Celestial's, Summer Celestial, which I use all the time. And then,
Okay.
so you get the claw and you get the regeneration. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and when you slash someone with it, the target can't regain hit points until the start of the spirit's next turn. So that's also pretty damn cool. All right,
Okay,
no
cool.
problem.
So you
it's
just
going
want me to cast that and chuck it?
Yep. I'm sorting
Yep.
it out now.
Cool.
So we'll call it a slide spirit, unless you choose to give it a name later. We make it medium. We make its color of its circle thing kind of match yours. Boom.
Yep.
We make it visible. We go token options, player accessible stats. That's just so that you can like actually access it. Now pick a
Okay, cool.
space in the room. Where do you want it to end up?
Well, looking at the movement speed, Maurice would have to move to that door basically, and then it would have to go into that corner, I believe. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's probably
Check.
pushing it even to have it there.
There. That's very close. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pushing it.
Oh, mate.
Can I
You're gonna need it.
that concentration save for Gears of Inevitability? And if she succeeds, she can make it?
Yes.
Okay.
You will have to go a little
Well,
bit
this
further
may
than
all be for
ordinary.
nothing.
Well, not
Okay, so
necessarily.
what do I need to do? A Constitution save? Is that what I
Save,
need
yep.
to do?
Just pass
Yep.
the save against the card.
Yep.
And with that, you'll be good. You will have to move a little bit into the room.
12.
No. Oh, come on. Can she have my hero point, heroic inspiration, anything? Anything?
Yeah. You haven't used your regular inspiration yet.
No.
You can share it. That's fine.
There you go. Reroll that. Come on.
Okay, roll again. Okay,
Yep.
I'm
I want
trying.
a death toad to appear in this guy's bedroom.
Yeah, I know.
That's not happening.
All right.
Can I use my
Jam.
heroic inspiration to make it happen?
I can't because that would mean it's two like inspiration rolls,
Yeah.
like advantage rolls. But
Yeah.
if someone
yeah.
wants to give a hero point, I'll just let it happen.
Do I have one?
Can I
Can I
give
get
my hero
if I'm
point?
frozen?
Yeah, that's fine.
She's
And
got mine. She's got mine.
Yeah,
All right, so someone mark one off. I
Alright.
don't care who. You guys figure it out. Jem,
Yep.
you need to move yourself to about here on the stairs. You see where I've just pinged? And through the
Yep,
door,
oh,
and that
yeah,
should
I'll
get
move
you
in
about close
that
enough.
there.
Oh, good.
I think that's about right.
Yep.
86. You will actually be able to put it like maybe even right on the Nothic if you want it. I'll give you
Yeah,
here.
I want it as
if you
close
like.
as possible
Yeah,
if I can
boom,
have
so
that. Yep.
It appears right next. Or the sensor now would be over here looking at the thing. It appears boom
Yep.
right there next to the Nothic. At which point I'm going to add both of these guys to initiative because that just happened. As you see, like Jarrett turns around, and like, what? And then he immediately, oops, wrong button.
And
Commands. You see, he turns to the Nothic and says, "Masundrin, kill it!" And he's sort of like backing himself up into the corner. Cool. Yes, Sven?
Qualek has no idea that this is happening either, so his
No.
scrying spell just suddenly sees a giant death toad appear in the room. It's like, oh, shit.
So
Is
good.
that-
Right. So, Maurice, that's your action and your movement. Do you have a bonus action?
Yes. Bonus action. I wanted to actually put on my Celestial Revelation.
Yep.
I want to put on Necrotic Shroud for
Sure.
whatever we might do. Yep.
Yep.
So
How long does
that's
that last?
once per long rest. It lasts for 1 minute.
No problem.
So,
Go ahead. Let me know if anything comes up with that. If it has any auras or the fear effect or whatever. That kind of thing.
I can send that through to game log. It does have a necrotic shroud, so it means
Yeah,
that anyone who isn't an ally within 10 feet has they have to succeed on a charisma saving throw or be frightened.
Yep, cool.
So
Alright,
my plan
what
was to go in and frighten the shit out of this guy. Like,
We'll
Yeah.
give you a 10
I think you've
foot
succeeded in
aura.
that
That's
already.
going to be nice and
Yeah.
now we said your thing's being a bit green, so let's go with that, and then we'll call it a wrong one. Where is it? Find one of the good ones.
and are you happy to do the rolls for the slide, or do I need to get a sheet up?
I don't
For
mind
what?
doing it if you don't specifically want to do it yourself. That's fine.
I'm a little bit at my capacity in terms
Yep.
of.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I can do it. Yeah, all good. I will look after
Oh,
that for
I
you.
also have
So,
luck points as well that I should have used.
I mean, yeah, you totally could have. You totally could
Yep.
have. They technically work similarly to advantage, but I've seen so many other tables where they're just like there are loss. You know, like you can just pull out a luck point if you fail something and roll it. So I would probably
Okay.
allow that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But in which case, that's the end of your turn. It becomes the Death Slard's turn. Not the Death Slard, sorry. The so what do you call it? Smee in the corner. All right, cool. So Smee in the corner's turn. And you still get to decide what it does if you like. So you want it? Do you want it to attack the Nothic or the Spellcaster?
I think I'm not sure what a Nothic is.
It's the horrible-looking, grotesque creature with one eyeball. The Spellcaster seemingly commanded the thing to attack.
Yeah, I think I'd go for the Spellcaster.
Yep. Sweet.
And yeah, he'd just do a multi-attack.
Yep, no problem.
Yep. So
fucking guy.
2,
Right. Just
and
checking the
he's got a
dice
5-foot reach, as long as he could get around.
Yeah, it should be right. Okay, just checking reactions and everything on the others. They don't have anything, so yep, he can easily get around there. The other guys can't do
Yep.
much. So I believe it's your spell attack modifier to hit. So can you tell me what that is, please?
Yes. Is that my charisma modifier?
No, it'll be whatever you roll for, like a firebolt cantrip or anything like
It'll
that.
be
like
in
one
the
of you.
spell section of your
Yeah.
character sheet. At the top.
Okay. Yep. All right. Let's have a look. +5.
Cool, easy. So it's plus
Oh
5
no,
to
plus
hit.
10. I've got +10 spell attack, +5
yeah.
modifier. So
Awesome. All right, cool. So
Yeah.
it's a 15 on the first one, which is, I believe.
it's
Just checking.
a hit is 1d10 +3 plus the spell's level slashing damage.
Yes, so it'll be 1d10
So
plus
weird.
7. So yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Let's roll that. So 14 damage on the first hit, and then I'll roll the second one. That's going to miss, unfortunately. But the first hit.
Can I use a luck point? But I can't, can I? Because it's not me.
Technically, but what do you reckon, guys? Should I let people use luck points on summons?
I don't see it breaking the game, and I don't see it being something that's going to come up too often. I don't think so. If it's, I'd say
Agreed.
if it's fun,
I think it's fun.
I think it's fun too.
I think it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Cool.
used.
All right.
Fun.
Go nuts. Go ahead. Roll again. And
Okay.
mark
What
off
am
a
I rolling? A d10?
Oh, sorry, I'm rolling again because I'm rolling. But you just mark off a luck point.
Yep.
Oh no!
What,
I'm
even-
Is
sorry.
it worse?
It's way worse.
Oh. Oh no!
Yeah, which means both Jared and the Nothic are going to get to attack it.
Really?
Yeah, because Nat 1's on
Okay.
attacks trigger attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm going to do is be nice and make only one of them do it, because Jared's got other things he's trying to do. So just the Nothic is going to take one attack back.
Awesome. I feel like I'm taking up a lot of time, everyone. So
No,
hence the
you're
reason.
absolutely fine. Yeah,
No,
this is
you do
no,
you. You do you.
Yeah.
This is all good.
It's a turn-based game. You can take
yeah.
your turn.
Absolutely.
Thank you. It's true.
So the Nothic absolutely whiffs as well, not quite as badly, but still misses. So that's all good. And you do manage to do, what was the damage? We said 14 damage to Jarrett. Seems he
Yeah,
was
fuck you,
not
Jarrett.
prepared for this at all. Not happy. So that is the end of Smee in the Corner's turn, which means we move on to Auntie Rizzy. What do you got? Thanks, Jam. That was a good turn. It was a really good turn, actually.
Great turn. I can't. Where are these enemies located? Just down by Flower Child 4, right? Or Flower Child 3?
I mean, presumably, you can't actually see them at the moment, but you know that they're like around in the stairs. Yeah, there's one in the stairwell there that you can probably see as you get around to here.
Cool. I'm just gonna. I'm a little bit hesitant to do this just because of our history, Flower Child 3. But I'm gonna touch you and cast Cure Wounds on you. And that's going to be...
Mr. Mark Hillman, drew a new card. Let's have a look at that.
Yeah, I'm bored of the other one.
It's going to be 47 hit points recovered for you.
Oh shit!
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
And then hopefully you didn't see my my healing as an attack because I don't have a lot of health. So I'm going to move back away. And then is Qualic now in the room? No, he's not.
No, I've just put him there so that people watching the stream can see what's happening.
Of course. For my bonus action, I am. It's not what I can do. I've used my spell. I can do a bardic inspiration, but everyone has a bardic inspiration already that I can see. Unless I can get in line of sight of an enemy, and then I can do a bardic inspiration where I screw them over. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna look at this guy here, this one in the stairwell, and I'm gonna give them a sort of unsettling words, which means that on the next saving roll they'll have to minus 1d10.
Okay, no problem.
Cool, that's my turn.
Minus 1d10 save.
You just look at one of them and you're like, hey, you suck.
Nice one.
Yeah.
All right.
Little tear roll down his eye.
That's all she does. She's like, hey, you suck.
Top of the round is Mathundrin, the Nothic. What's it gonna do? Okay.
Please don't do 40 points of damage.
I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna need a con save from the Celestial
From me?
Spirits. Well, not from you, from the creature. So I'm just looking up the stat
Yep.
block to see what it is. It's all good. I'll get it for you. It's a
Okay,
plus
cool,
2, so let's go D20 plus 2.
Can I roll it?
Oh yeah, if you want to, absolutely. Go
Alright.
nuts.
I'm rolling a d20.
Come on.
6 plus 2.
20. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh,
I will tell you that what I rolled was better. I'm not going to tell you whether or not it was a success or not, but it was better. Would you prefer to take my roll?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I rolled a 13.
This guy's
That's
pretty
just
nice.
a pass. Cool.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. So the Nothic lit light turns to the creature and fixes its singular eye on it, and just it's like this withering, rotting gaze. You can it unleashes this necrotic energy, and your Slard creature starts to sort of parts of it wither and stuff, but it resists the majority of the effects. It will take 19 halved is 9 points of necrotic damage, unless it's resistant to that. Let's check the thing. No, it's immune to psychic, so let's remember that. Immune to psychic damage on that guy.
Yeah.
But
And it doesn't use my stuff, does it? Because I'm
No, it's got its own
resistant. Okay.
Right, there we go. So 9 damage, which is relatively little, really, considering that thing had an average of this was like 5d6 or something. So
Oh, wow. Shit.
yeah, the average is like 17. So that's cool. That will be its turn. It's not going to try and get away because its job is to protect the wizard guy. So that's Masundrin's turn. Koalek, you are up, my friend.
Oh shit. Oh crap, I forgot that I'm supposed to do stuff as well.
Would
You're
you
not
like
trying
to know?
anymore.
Would it help if I told you my semi-plan? Is there something we'd discuss?
I mean, I don't know. You tell me. What does Maurice Mestopheles say?
Well, I'm thinking Maurice would say I'm going to want to
Yes.
thunder step into that space with you possibly, and then fuck these guys up with my psychic spells. Are you up for this? Or I'm happy to hang out with you because he doesn't want to leave Qualek on his own because we don't know what's going to come through the room. Yeah, I think they've bonded a little bit.
Bonded a little bit. Over the last 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, we did.
I know, sometime around the Paleolithic.
Yeah, we did. I knew your 100 times great grandparents. I'm basically Gandalf, you know, who turns up in the Shire and is like, I knew all your ancestors. That's me, but with Hadozis. That's my new lore.
Okay, I'm just looking here about what I might be able to bring to the table should we step in there. I'm limited, but I am all up for a little bit of risk, a little bit of rewards. So Qualix,
Yeah.
he thinks about this for a moment, and maybe it's the adrenaline from the situation. Maybe it's a little bit of that magic eye dust that he poured into his eyeball only moments ago. But he contemplates this idea for a moment, and you see like this wide grin start to peel across his face. His eyes like narrow, and he's like, yes, I'm starting to like you, old man. And he's going to, as his bonus action, first off, would like to use his keen mind ability to gain some knowledge on the Nothic. Would you like me to make a roll on that? Get a better understanding of what we're going to be up against? Because that's what Qualic is about.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, you can make me history with advantage because this is your field of study.
History with
like
advantage.
Nothics are linked to Vecna as far as I'm aware, so.
All right, so 25 on the history check.
Mate, okay, let's give you everything you need to know about Nothics, because that's pretty damn good. I dare say you have studied these things in quite specific detail. So let's give you a nice image so everyone can see what a Nothic looks like, because we know that I'm not. Yeah. Now that thing, I see those like it's kind of like leaning over and like it's because like you can see its jaw is kind of at the top of the eyeball, so that's like the bottom of its face. It's like twisted around like that. Spiky thing with claws, one singular eye. Nothics, consumed by their thirst for forbidden knowledge. Nothics are cursed law seekers transformed by secrets never meant to be known. The bodies of these former scholars are warped into otherworldly shapes, each with a head dominated by a gigantic, unblinking eye. Nothics remember nothing of their past lives and care only for their endless pursuit of hidden mysteries and uncanny truths. They seek revelations amid the rubble of forgotten ruins, and they use their supernatural sight to pierce magical deceptions, rot the flesh of enemies, and steal the secrets of those who interrupt their investigations. Some Nothics seek to end the curse that warped them into their bizarre forms, but many are unaware of or uninterested in their transformation. I'll go one step further and say that, Sven, you know that Vecna employs these creatures almost exclusively across the multiverse in his plots. You might find them in other service to other creatures, but this is definitely something that serves Vecna directly. And I would almost go so far as to say that with Qualek's thirst for knowledge, this might be something that creeps through the back of his mind as a potential nightmare of something he may one day become.
Yeah, maybe this is something that he's learnt about in the past. Maybe he's read about it, heard about it. Who knows?
Yep.
And Qualag is confident in his abilities, but there's always that little bit, that nagging sense that he might end up messing with something that's beyond his ability to understand, beyond his ability to control. He could end up being one of these horrifying creatures himself.
The other thing you know about the other things you know about these things is that they are relatively skilled in intuiting what a person is maybe going to do. They're very perceptive. They have good magical knowledge due to their, their existence, I suppose. They're quite sneaky, and they can see through just about any kind of magical illusion. In game terms, they have true sight.
Okay. Okay.
Their gaze, if fixed upon you, has the ability to rot your very flesh. And they have a seldom used ability, but you know it's there, the ability to extract secrets from a target just by looking at them.
Ooh.
Okay. I dig it.
That's,
I like that.
That's about everything I could tell you about a Nothic, because that's everything I know. So anything else we will discover together.
I have a plan.
All right.
So, Qualek, as he's making his way across the room, up the stairs, he stands behind Maurice, and as he approaches, he reaches back into that sling bag where he pulled his, not his spellcasting focus, but his components from when he was casting the scrying spell earlier. He puts that crystal that he was using for the scrying safely back into its little velvet bag, and you see those tentacles start to retract back into it, and slips it into the sling bag, and he pulls something else out of the bag, and Qualek is actually going to, and if you'll allow it, hold his action for when the thunderstep happens.
Yeah.
Will you allow
And
that?
what are you holding it? What are you holding it to do?
He is holding it to throw the thing that he is holding and smash it on the ground.
Sure. I think we can allow for that.
Okay.
I just realized that I kind of messed up.
Mm-hmm. I realized that too as
Because-
you were talking about the Nothic.
Yes,
Yeah.
he should have seen your scrying orb.
He did.
So,
To be fair,
but there were hero points involved in doing things, right?
and he wouldn't have had that much
Right.
time. It really only has been 6 to 12 seconds since that scrying. would have
Exactly.
appeared. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of appeared. The next thing he knew before he had a chance to say anything is this slot has appeared. So his first reaction is to defend Jarrett.
Mhm.
What I think he will do is tell Jarrett about the eye.
Okay.
If I can retcon that in at the end of his turn, so that Jarrett's at least aware of it. Not necessarily that he can do anything about it because he can't see it himself. But
Yes. So holding an
Yeah.
action to smash that item that he's holding. Should we thunderstep into that room where the Nothic and Gerard, or whatever this person's name is, are?
no problem. All right, is that everything?
Yeah, that's his bonus action, move, and holding action. So I'm done,
Cool.
baby.
All right. What I will say as well is I've put is that like you can actually see in Jarrett's room now, right?
Yes, yeah, we can see that. Yep.
Yeah. So I've put a similar token in the main room where everyone is. That's shared vision with like
Oh.
you and everyone.
Oh, great.
So you should be able to put Qualek back to where he actually is on the board and still have vision for the stream.
Amazing. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yep.
Is
I'll
that
just put
working?
him there. Yep, that works. Yeah.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll make this token accessible. So this exclamation mark token in the main room. Feel free to move that wherever you need to get vision.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice
good.
workaround.
It occurred to me. Yeah, it occurred to me after we did the scrying. I was like, hey, we can do that. Cool. All right. Well, in that case, it is Doc Hovel's turn. Unfortunately, Doc Hovel is currently paralyzed.
That's
At the
right.
end of your turn, you may make another saving throw.
What if? And just a thought, right? See, I'm thinking of using the Maston Hargrave solution. It's named after the doctor who researched it among Gorgon hunters in the Sword Coast.
Mhm.
And this is when you focus on your heartbeat and try to mentally push blood to your limbs in order to unparalyze oneself. Medical journals describe certain heroes doing this at some point.
So making a saving throw at the end of your turn. No, go ahead. I will allow you to make the saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
Okay, and should that be my hero point?
We'll see.
Okay. Constitution, wasn't it?
Just double checking. No, I believe it's wisdom. Yeah, it's wisdom save.
It's wisdom. Okay.
Mhm.
Good thing, because that's one extra. 24.
Yeah. All right. So that is your hero point, but you do
Excellent.
succeed and you get your turn. Whole person is broken.
Alrighty. So first things first. Oh, that's an action. Okay, in that case, bonus action
Mhm.
to use my last 3 healing
light.
lights on myself.
No problem.
Being selfish, you can't stop me. Okay. 11 healing. Then let's use our movement. Now these suckers here make it difficult terrain, so I get to here for 10 feet.
Hey, Geoff.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I need you to roll that save again.
Oh dear. Okay.
Current card, Pale Reflection. Wisdom saves are made with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm glad someone's paying attention. 'cause
Still
I
pretty
totally missed
good.
that.
Fortunately for you, that's still good enough.
Yes. Okay, so then I can get to here without it being difficult terrain. Get to here for double. So
Oh, you can ignore the corpses, man. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll be able to just get... Whoops.
Yeah. If you
Right
want to move
in
through your
its
actual
face.
teammate spaces like living people, then yeah, difficult terrain. But
Gotcha. And
Yeah.
I am going to do some surgery on this individual here.
sure, no problem.
So, raw attacks. It's an 18.
Oh, that's a hit, my friend.
Okay, well, one of these is only once a day. Let's see now. Eldritch Smite or Life Drinker.
You definitely want to be using Life Drinker. Sven, I'm aware we're 5 minutes away from 10:30. Are we good to finish the round out, or do you
Yeah,
need
man.
to go?
No, let's
Sweet.
finish this round out. I would hate to finish it
Awesome.
here. We've got so much exciting shit happening.
Oh yeah. Right, well,
Yeah.
please proceed, Geoff.
Oh yeah, they're both once per turn. Okay, so I'm going to apply both. So here's the Eldritch Smite,
Mm-hmm.
and here's the Life Drinker. Oh man, I couldn't get a better Life Drinker.
Oh shit.
Heal by 1. Come on. And then I believe I've got a second attack.
Yes, that is true. Just give me 1 second.
Oops, sorry, I've rolled. But
How much damage did you do in the first place? 8. That looks like not
let's
very
see now.
much.
Oh, that's what I forgot.
You forgot your actual damage.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
too excited by everything else.
So
Okay.
22.
That's right, 22.
Cool. Yeah, no problem.
my
Yeah, you slash this guy like you near gut him. You can see he's bleeding quite profusely from his abdomen now. Go ahead, make your second attack, which is a hit. So go ahead and roll damage for that.
Okay, and obviously no bonus dice or anything like that, just as flat out
Yeah,
5 damage.
5 damage. That could have been better, couldn't it?
It really could have done.
Yeah. And yeah, you slash him again across the chest. Still, he's standing. Is there anything else?
I'm just going to look at him and say, you appear to have a couple of lacerations. You may need to seek medical treatment.
Just not from me.
All right, no problem. Let me see. Yeah, cool. Let's go with that.
Unfortunately, your diagnosis is death. Oh, you're just turning into like a 90s action hero. It's amazing. A doctor-themed action hero.
Villain.
Right.
Only the villains do the dictation, don't they, at the end?
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger always does like.
Yeah, that's a one-liner, yeah?
See you. Yeah.
My favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liner has to be the one where that guy's got his shirt stuck on a missile, and he just says, "You're fired." Shoots the missile.
I'm going to prescribe you
So much.
240 milligrams of death.
So good.
Okay. I don't know if this is exactly what you were expecting or hoping to happen when it got to the necromancer's turn.
Certainly, probably not. By the sounds of it.
Oh, I think it.
But,
Gonna romance some necks.
Oh
well,
yeah.
no, as a bonus action, he's going to summon 5. Let's see.
That's a bonus action. He has a
Oh,
summon.
yeah, he's going to
Shit.
summon
Wow.
5 zombies that appear within 60 feet of him. Unoccupied spaces, they don't have to be within spaces he can see.
Things are getting
Does he know
wild.
which space we're in? Whoa.
Hey?
Does he know which space we're in?
No, but he knows where the bells are,
Oh yeah.
and he would have heard them going before, but he just
Did he?
kind of ignored them. Yeah, they're loud. They reverberate through the entire fucking place.
Oh, come on, he's hard of hearing. He's dead things in his
Let's
ears.
close doors.
Now, unfortunately, he can't quite. Unfortunately for him, he can't quite reach the stairwell where the bells are. So the next best place to drop them is the common room, within 60 feet of him, which is basically right behind Arnie Lizzie. But he also has stuff in the room with him, so they're not all going there. But let's go for some zombies because they're fun.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all like zombies, right? Everyone likes a zombie. So let's go one here.
Has anyone got any cranberries?
It's in your head. It's in your head. Zombie.
It's ironic that taxidermied wolves is singing that song too, by the way. You know? That
Yeah.
It's a bad wolf. Sorry, it's a bit of a stretch, but I've been awake for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but
I liked it. I appreciated it.
thank you. I appreciate you, Kiran.
Oh.
This is getting absolutely out of hand. Is this how you thought this combat was going to go, Mark?
Yeah, you wanted us to finish this.
We'll be out of here.
Yeah.
Poor Mark.
All right. Shit. I think I've popped a bunch of the wrong zombies in there, so I need to. Yep. They're all old zombies. So let's try that again. 2,
Zombie.
4,
Eh,
5.
oh. I'm trying to find fun spells that don't use concentration.
All the fun ones use concentration, sadly.
Yeah. Or necrotic damage. For fuck's sake, that's the worst thing.
Mm.
All right. Zombies are now in the combat tracker, and he's now going to use his action to cast a spell. Spell. Let's read the description. Yeah, cool, no problem. You can see him gather up all of his papers, and then disappear through what appears to be some kind of teleportation magic.
Oh, son of
Bullshit.
a bitch.
Does my dude get like an opportunity attack because he left his
Nope,
space?
he teleported away. He didn't leave his space. Yeah.
Rude.
However, I will
Sorry.
allow you and Qualek to make Arcana checks to figure out what spell he just used.
Gee, I wonder if I can make this Arcana check.
Yes.
29.
Class.
Yeah, that.
Nat 20.
Yeah, we both 100% recognize the spell as Dimension Door, so he's somewhere within 500 feet.
He hasn't gone.
Can I ask a question though, Mark?
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Scry, if he's still concentrating and he's scried on the actual person, wouldn't his scribe transfer over to that wherever he disappears to?
You are 100% correct, I believe. Or does the scribe bust when he leaves the area?
I don't think.
It's on the person.
Yeah, it's.
It would be on the person as long as their concentration's still there.
It creates an invisible, intangible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. If something can see the sensor, it appears as a luminous orb around about the size of your fist. So yeah, it goes with him.
All right, cool. So you will recognize that he is now back at the entrance to the mausoleum that you first came into. Looks like he's trying to get the fuck out of here.
What an idiot.
Little did he
Yeah, it
know.
might not go too well.
Like he knew about the scrying thing, but he was in a bit of a panic, right? So he's like, boom, zombies, the fuck, let's go. So that will be his turn. So zombies, the first zombie. Let's see. This one I think will stagger towards 3. Being the first thing it sees. And misses horribly. He comes up to you at 3 and tries to not even close. It's the end of its turn. Cultist, it's this cultist that's nearly dead. Here with Doc Hobble. What can he do? Let me see.
What can he do? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Doc Hobble. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, please.
You're really making use of this card.
As this cultist looks you dead in the eyes, points his finger over your shoulder and commands you to flee.
Is Doc Hobble there?
I don't know. Is Doc Hobble there?
Hey, Doc Hubble. Yeah.
All right, cool. So he automatically fails. No, I'm kidding.
Do you want to look back to him?
Yeah, we might have to.
He rolled a 4.
He rolled a 4. Okay, he fails, and must spend his entire next turn moving away as fast as possible. That includes using his action to dash. Unless he hurries up, I see some flashing on his microphone. 5, 4, 3. Jeffrey, are you there?
Oh,
2.
sorry, I'm here.
Okay, where'd you go?
Just had to empty.
Okay, fair. All right, well, I need you to make a wisdom save with disadvantage because the cultist in front
yeah.
of you has just commanded you to flee.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Disadvantage, you say?
Yeah, the current card.
13?
Passes.
Oh, I knew it was close.
Lucky.
The spell does not work.
Lucky.
With this, you can see the utter panic on this cultist's face. And he knows if he flees, there's probably a worse fate waiting for him. So he's just like quite scared and looking you in the face, going, "Ah!"
Well, he
Moving
probably should have
right
surrendered
along.
when he had the chance. Now he's going
You
to
gave
die.
these guys a chance to surrender. When did that happen?
Every single turn is a chance
Died
to surrender.
badly.
Oh yeah, I see. Alright, so it's going to be 15 feet to there. So the mage appears again. I think she can kind of see the zombies, but probably doesn't really care.
Oh, what's coming? AoE fireball.
Oh yeah.
She certainly is seeming to be lining up to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
Oh, she hit herself with it. Oh, you hate to
no,
see it.
I'm just pulling the tail about counterspell, you say?
Counterspell.
Okay, cool. Counterspell?
You counterspelling my counterspell?
No. I mean, technically you can, but I don't know how this works now, right? Because it's like, it's her turn, and she's casting a spell. Right? So
Mhm.
can she actually cast counterspell?
It's a reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're doing a
but it's during her
casting of a
turn.
spell.
There's technically 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Yeah, I would say I think it might be up for debate for some people, but for me I think it's the spirit of the counter spell should be once
Yeah,
it's counter spelled.
figure.
That should be the end of it, in my opinion.
I think
Alright,
someone
cool.
else can counterspell my counterspell, but it
Yeah.
can't be the person I'm counterspelling.
Okay, where's that from?
I just
Well,
feel like
what-
that's fun.
No,
It's rude,
no,
Kiran.
sorry. I mean, you could hero point it.
No. I mean, that would work badly for me, but it's more just like, yeah.
What would be fun is if you treated it like the stack in Magic the Gathering. So like every spell just goes onto the stack, and then once everyone's finished casting spells, they get taken top down.
That is kind of how it works anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so-
Actually,
So
maybe
Ray says, yes, you can.
Sorry?
Is this a new thing with first of all, what's the date on that Reddit? And then second, with the 2024 rule and counterspell, I'm noticing that I can't actually cast it as a 4th or 5th level spell. I only can cast it as a 3rd level. No.
That's true.
That's lame. I'm out of 3rd level spots. So
I just thought of something
Oh,
silly.
you can still cast it with a higher level slot. It just doesn't upcast in that way, right?
okay, but I can cast it even if I
Yes,
don't.
you can.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, counterspell.
Yeah. What's up, Geoff?
No, I just thought of something silly about casting it while you're casting it after casting, being the one who casts an ability. Now, isn't it always a reaction to counterspell? And
Yes.
you can't take a reaction on your turn.
Yes, you can. You can take a reaction anytime.
An AOO is.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought
It's
you
just
couldn't
it doesn't
take one
come
on
up
your
a
turn.
lot on your turn.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so the way counterspell works now is you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. That creature makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the spell dissipates with no effect, and the action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast this, it is wasted. If it was cast at the spell slot, that spell slot isn't expended. So, attempting to cast Fireball, counterspell, return counterspell. I'm going to allow that for everybody. So even if you're casting a spell and you get counterspell, you will be able to return counterspell. I think that's fair. So you have to make a con save against this one spellcasting DC
Sure.
to have your counterspell work.
Cool. So my con save is going to be 13. No, sorry. It's going to be 7. So I did not pass
Is
that.
there anything you can do about that?
No, I've used my. I haven't used my heroic inspiration, so I'll use that again.
Yeah, cool.
15.
Okay, that's a bit better. You succeed. So your counterspell works, stopping the fireball.
Well,
The fireball spell slot is not expended, but she's not able to cast. She uses the action, kind of curses, looks down at you, and she's like, "You'll pay for that, old woman." And then,
okay, now the enemies are insulting my age.
We're very hung up on people's.
I'm 57. I'm 57. All right. Listen, especially in this group of cultists, I probably am about average age.
look. Point in fact, she's probably about 100 years older than you as an elf.
Yeah.
But she's on the younger side for an elf, you know.
Yeah. Well, she would have seen lots of humans grow old and die. I don't feel like she'd think I'm particularly.
I mean, maybe not, but you know. Anyway, she buggers off back there, and it is now 3's turn.
Ooh.
She runs back down.
All right.
So you know where she's at. But...
So I can't get past Doc Hobble at all. So I am gonna strike this.
The
Easily.
corridor up is
And I am
tall
gonna-
enough that you could climb on his shoulders, and still.
No, I
still
think
attack.
because what I've got is Lizzie is. I turn around and sniff towards Lizzie, and realize she's surrounded by these zombies. So I'm just gonna hit this one in front of me. She smells. All right. That's a 27 to hit.
Absolutely a hit. These things have an armor class of 8.
Oh shit.
Damage,
that
15 hit
is
points, okay.
Looks like I'm finished. I have finished. There's another 10. And that guy. That'll be 32 points of damage to this zombie.
What zombie?
And then I am
Legit,
going
like,
to.
I feel like that's like full animated, like mist. Nothing left.
And then I'm going to put myself in front of Lizzie and attack this guy there.
No problem.
And push it. So I pushed Lizzie behind me.
Yep.
Because she did help 3
That
earlier
spiritual
on.
weapon is still there, by the way.
Yep.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. So I have my first hit is that,
Mm-hmm.
and then my second part of that is motherfucker, 30 points of damage, and that is my all I can do.
That's a bit better. All right, so you smash this zombie, and it feels like you should have obliterated it like you did the last one. And it does drop, and like one of its arms falls off, and kind of you can see like half of its rib cage is shattered, but it picks itself back up. It's not dead yet. Well, it's dead, but it's not going down.
Question: is a zombie a construct?
No, it's undead.
No. You sure?
Yes, I am 100% sure. Raised by magic from a singular corpse, not stitched together from many corpses.
I get advantage in criticals.
I know. Anything else?
No, that's it. I am protected, Liz.
Yep, cool as. No problem at all. That's the end of 3's turn. All right, what's this one doing? Oh, yep. All right, so that one. Yeah, probably hasn't heard any commands from that, so let's go to there, and then to there, and to there. Cool, done. Zombie, which one is it? This one here is going to move down and have an attack at the slud. Manages to slam its fists into the slud, dealing 6 bludgeoning damage.
That equals 20 so far, doesn't it? In damage?
Something like that. 15
Yep.
so far. It's got 25 hit
Yep.
points left.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
So that'll be that zombie's turn. That's all it can do.
Right.
Okay. Now let's see. Flower Child 4.
I just had an attack.
Yep. First things first. You're going to take an attack from the spiritual weapon. It's going to miss. And then this cultist is going to appear around the corner. Unhide. I'm going to have it make a. What do we got? Strength check, which it passes to like use the stairs, the walls, and its body to kind of like prop itself up on this one's shoulders and attack Doc Hovel.
Not Doc Hovel.
Yep.
You'd have a reckless attack. For that
on the other one,
weapon.
Yep, cool. All right, I'll roll that one again first. Still misses. Now rolling to attack Doc Hovel. Doc Hovel, it's it is a miss. So that's his action and bonus action. There is no that. And then with that, I think this position's a little bit precarious to maintain, so he's going to have to step back onto here, giving you an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it, Doc.
I am going to take an attack of opportunity and hope I don't need a reaction later. So, Raw gets a 24.
It hits.
Well,
and I finally get a good damage roll with it.
Nice.
12.
Boom. Yeah, damage. What the hell? Yep. Should be minus that much, so let's minus double that. There we go. Damage applied. And then concentration check. Where's the con save at? Over here. The spiritual weapon disappears.
Hey.
Concentration.
Yeah.
Takes your head a little bit.
Weapon.
Yep, nicely done. We can take that marker off. Moving right along, because I am aware of the time. Maurice, and this is not to rush any of you as players. I'm just trying to get quickly through my turns. Maurice, it is your turn.
Okay. So, first question. Are the zombies conjured?
You could say that.
Okay, so they're not real. They could be gotten rid of by, say, dominating somebody.
Well, they are very much physical beings that have been summoned. They're not necessarily conjured in the way that yours have been conjured. Yeah.
Okay, so if I was to dominate that dude who's trying to escape and was like, get rid of the zombies, is that
might
something that can happen?
Potentially.
Yeah. All right. Where is the slard in the order of things as well?
Immediately after you.
He can't go before?
Technically, no, but I don't mind a bit
Okay.
of flexibility with this kind of stuff, and I know that my DMs have let me have it with these kinds of things. So, well, what do you want to do? Talk to me.
I would like him to just hit at those things around him, probably at the giant eye thing, whatever that
sure.
is.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
nuts. All
I'd
right,
like him to
so
just try and get as much damage in, because he may not exist soon.
he'll attack with a +10. He got a 12, which is a miss, unfortunately. He gets
That's
two attacks
okay.
though, so we'll try again.
Yep.
That's a bit better. A 22, 12 plus 10.
Woo!
And the damage was a D10 plus 7, I believe.
Yes, from what
Which
they're
is,
saying, that sounds correct.
Yep, 8 plus 7,
20.
which means it's 15 damage applied directly to the Nothic, and the Nothic cannot regain hit points until, I believe, the start or end of the creature's next turn. If it dies before then, the effect will wear off. But,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm
Cool.
thinking that Maurice wouldn't want the guy to escape, who's near the exit. So I'm wanting to thunder step into that area
Sure.
with Qualek. So I'd say, Qualek, do you want to come with me and get this guy? He's got information. He's got knowledge.
Yes, we need him. He knows things that I need to understand. Secrets.
It is absolutely within range. It is within your sight because of the sensor, and Quilak has that held action to throw the whatever the hell it is he's holding when he gets there.
Yep.
Let's go.
So he rolled a thunder step 16. The damage doesn't matter at all with this one.
What range does
let's
that happen in?
That. 90.
No, what range does the thunder step effect happen? Is that like 10 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet, and I don't think there's anything around us.
You will
Hit the bell.
hit the bell and trigger a dung that reverberates through the entire place. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is there a way
and
to make...
also, well, it doesn't matter because the kaboom that you're making as you do this can also be heard 300 feet away. So...
Yeah, I think that it's our time to make some noise, honestly.
Oh, yeah. So the rest of you will just hear kaboom, boom.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to thunderstep and we're going to pop up right near... What's his face? I can't remember his name.
I'll bring you guys over. 1 second.
Yep.
Boom.
All right. I have the necrotic shroud on.
Yep. He has to make a save, I believe.
Yes, which is a charisma saving throw, DC 17.
Yep.
There was something
fails.
in the card, wasn't there? Okay, so he's frightened. Yep. All right, and then I'm going to try to
saves, I believe. Just double
I think so. Yeah, I thought he said something about charisma as well, but I might be wrong.
When it fails a charisma check, a save is not a check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, so you're about to try and dominate him. What now?
Yes, I'm going to
Slight
use
problem.
quicken spell.
Unfortunately, it's a leveled spell,
Okay.
and so is Thunderstep.
Okay.
So
what
even
does
with
that-
Quicken, you can't cast them both in the same turn.
Really?
Unless someone has a hero point left they want to throw. But yeah, so Quicken lets you quicken a spell to a bonus action, and then you can do like a cantrip or something. But it doesn't allow you to cast two spells.
Let me
in one
see what
turn.
else I have.
Would this trigger my reaction, us having thunderstep?
Absolutely. That happens as soon as you arrive.
As we thunderstep into the room, I imagine maybe we see some daylight filtering in through the open doorway.
Open door? Yep.
That daylight reflects of the many facets of the small sapphire gem that Qualek is holding in his hand. And as soon as we thunderstep into the room, he looks at this guy and he's like, "What was your plan exactly? Were you trying to vanish into thin air?" And he throws that sapphire, and it shatters on the door frame, summoning an air elemental.
Oh,
Cool.
nicely
Okay.
done. Boom. All right, let me just get you an air elemental.
Right in the doorway. And it's a large creature, I believe, so it'll fit in the
It is?
doorway there.
They can squeeze anyway.
Yep.
And then now does this thing enter initiative? Does it go after your turn like similar summons? How does it work?
Let's have a quick look at the old elemental gem. It appears in unoccupied space as close to the broken gem as possible, understands the language, obeys your commands, takes its turn immediately after you on your initiative count.
Cool. Nice. Awesome. Nice and easy. Well, there it is. I've given you its stat block.
Thank you.
So you should be able to just use it as is. And it's still Maurice's turn.
Yes. So can I do the hypnotic pattern? I want to is that a level
the
one?
only spells you can cast are your
Yep.
cantrips, so they're from the top of your
okay.
list. Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Or you
All
can
right.
hero
Friends
point,
I
and I'll
can't
let you
do?
cast whatever spell you like.
I don't have hero points, so it's okay.
Does anyone else have one left? We are at the end of the session.
I think I've used mine and
I think
got to take it off my character.
I think most of us have.
I don't know if I used mine for your last one.
I think you want to use your heroic inspiration.
So
Not your hero point.
I can use mine.
All right, cool. There you go. So yeah, go ahead and cast if you want to do the dominate thing like you were planning, Maurice. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do because I want to dominate him, and then next time I want to read his thoughts.
And he needs to make
Okay,
a
cool.
saving throw, right?
Go
Yeah.
ahead and give me the spell in the game log. And
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't seem as good as it used to be.
Dominate person. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it seems to have changed a bit in terms of what I can get him to do. I'll have to act like the Fae and like do terms and
It has
conditions.
advantage on the save because you're fighting it.
Have we fought it yet, though?
Yes, 100%.
I was thinking
Okay.
about using my portent dice on this save, but it's only one. if
I
you
mean,
get
you
to-
totally.
I
could.
also have luck points, though. So I could do a luck point, and that will give it disadvantage.
Does it?
Does luck work on other people?
Yep. When a creature rolls a d20 for an attack roll. Oh, no, that's different, isn't it?
You might be thinking other magical. You have other magical bullshit you can do, like bend luck and the luck fee are two different things. You also
okay.
have it's sorcery. There is sorcery bullshit I think you can do with this. Let me just have a quick look.
Yeah, I can't see anything. Empowered, twin, subtle,
It's
transmuted.
part of one of your regular sorcery things. Where is it? Sorcerer.
There's so much to try
Oh,
and
yeah, it's
get.
heaps, eh?
It's crazy. Usually it won't be this Maurice heavy, but like I'm like I can fuck this guy up.
It's fine, absolutely.
Considering last session,
Dominate,
Maurice
force,
just spent it invisible. It makes sense.
Honestly, it might not be.
Oh no, so that's the wild magic sorcerer that has all of that bullshit.
Yeah.
It might
Yeah,
not
I
be
can
that
do
big
it-
of a deal. We do have the air elemental there now blocking his
True,
exit,
yeah.
so we pretty much have this.
I
guy.
want to get into his mind though.
Yeah,
like
we can get him. We can get him. We can beat him into
Yeah.
submission.
I can give myself advantage with a luck point though. Will that help? No, he has to do a
No,
saving throw, so
yeah.
that won't make a difference. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna try and do it.
No problem.
Dominate
so he needs to
person,
make
level
a-
5.
18
Yep.
saving throw, wisdom. He has advantage,
Yep.
and he's not bad at these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean he's not great, but he's not bad either.
Okay. All right. How do I cast this?
Okay,
Do that.
he passes.
He passes. You bastard! That was my level 5 spell. Oh well.
Oh,
Lucky we got the air elemental, so that's
yep,
good.
it was a good try though.
Because my
Absolutely.
plan was to dominate him, get information out of him, and use my manacles.
Ooh,
Like
that
I was
would've been
gonna
fun.
like capture him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Alright.
want information out of him. I don't want him to die. So.
Yeah. All right. So
But
that's
Parlek's pretty good with that.
Yep, action, bonus action. You're in there now, unless you want to move. I think that's everything.
Yep.
Okay. Honey Lizzie. And you
Yep.
are the last player turn for the night. There will be some zombies and stuff happen after you, and then we're wrapping up because it's nearly 11, and Sven needed to go at 10:30. So
Yeah,
Let's go.
no, fair
no
enough.
rush on your turn, though. Absolutely, like take your time.
Take my
it a good
time. Let us go with a let's go with a vicious mockery on the spellcaster standing in front of in front of Dark Hovel.
Mhm.
And I want to say did your mother give you those clothes?
Close the toilet door.
Your dead mother.
Your
With
dead
her red
mother.
clothes, because in a crypt.
Yeah.
Gross clothes.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw, please, from them?
Wisdom?
With,
Yes.
with disadvantage.
Absolutely.
This poor guy.
Rolling. That's going to be a fail. How much damage are we talking?
It's going to be 2d6, not a lot. That'll be 7 points of damage. And can I do unsettling words on the one behind them? So next time they do a saving throw, they have to deduct a d10.
Yeah, I'm going to make it 2d10 because this one is really unsettled by the fact that you just managed to insult his friend to death.
Fair enough.
It's like the end of it.
Yeah, wow. Oofed. Yeah, it rolled a 10 on its save, right? And then it had to minus a d10 because you'd already cutting words to it, and that was a 6. So it got a 4 on its saving throw against your vicious mockery. No. So yeah, the other one definitely is not happy with that. Cutting words is applied. That one is dead. Cool. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything for my turn.
Okay, let me see.
Mark, can I ask something?
Yeah.
Because my concentration spell didn't work, does that mean I've lost the concentration for the slide, or is it still there?
Which the whole person?
Yeah, the dominate person. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would say that the slide is still there since the other spell didn't actually work. You didn't have to start properly concentrating on. I might be being a little bit generous there, but
I can look
think
it up
that
between sessions as well.
that's cool.
And double check. Yeah.
Yeah. It probably goes the other way, but I'm happy for that to happen. The slide's
Yeah,
there.
cool.
Yeah, that's all good. Alrighty, I just need to figure a couple of things out.
Just from the wording of concentration, you lose concentration on an effect the moment you start casting a spell that requires concentration.
Did I
That's not great.
technically start casting it?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks, Sven.
Thanks, Sven.
Alright. It's usually me doing that, so that's fine. The amount of times I've been told off in the other campaign.
This is I think this is important. Like I always, when I say these things, you take it with a grain of salt as well, because Mark can always be like, no, I don't like that, because as the DM he gets the final say. I just find this interesting as a player because I never really get the opportunity to do this. Is I have a little bit of extra time, so when someone says something, I can look it up, and that's informing me later down the line when I run something as well. I have a better understanding. This is a good way to learn.
Yeah, and that's why I'm learning. Yeah, because I was like, oh, will that take away my concentration? Yeah. And if it doesn't, or it does, that's cool.
All right.
Okay. Doc Hobble, out of nowhere, you are just slammed with what feels like a gigantic fist.
That's the spell.
As this happens, the creature responsible for it reveals itself, and it's kind of like tucked in. It's like really squeezed in to the upper part of this this stairwell, right? So it's like above the cultist in front of you, and it's like punched down. It is a massive, hulking, ape-like, I guess,
What?
shambolic creature that looks a little something like this.
Oh shit!
And it has just hit you with a thrash attack. You are
shit.
going to take 11 bludgeoning damage,
I think I know what this thing is.
and you now have the prone condition.
Oh no, I've never seen that before in my life.
You
Is
have
it?
just this is the new edition of one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So its next attack is going to be another one of these thrashes, and it's coming straight at you on the ground, my friend. It's going to hit and deal
This thing is terrifying. It's got like
5 bludgeoning damage. And
Running
then
we're endangered.
it's got like 10 arms.
it then lunges down, like sort of like hangs from its feet almost, and tries to bite into you.
Oh, it's my cousin.
That one, fortunately for you, is going to miss, and that will be the end of its turn. However, Auntie Lizzie,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. And I
Yep.
believe that's still at disadvantage, yes?
According
Believe
to the
so.
pale reflections, I believe it might be.
Voltari is like needed. Like
It really
he'll
is
turn up
right
next
now.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll be like, "What the fuck have you all done?
Yeah.
It's a beast,
I've got what
a
I
monkey
came
beast." You got knowledge, don't ya?
First one
for. Mm-hmm. Yep.
is going to be not very good. Is it even worth doing a second one? See if I get a
Yeah.
critical one.
I mean, let's see. I can't see what the roll is. Like, what did you get?
I got a 2 without the modifier, so it becomes a
Yeah, look, you're going to fail unless you got some bullshit that can stop you failing.
no.
No,
bullshit.
okay. In that case,
But I'll still roll to see if I get a crit one.
Yeah.
But I continue on though. Just assume I
Yeah,
fail.
I'm just reading. All right, so. Okay, yep, cool. All right, so you are going to take, let's see what, 60-10 psychic damage.
60-10? Okay.
Yep.
Not
As-
60 something. Cool.
No,
Yeah,
60-10.
60
As another one of these creatures appears like huddled into the corridor behind the cultist up at the top of the stairs, and casts a spell called Phantasmal Killer on you. So you are seeing visions of basically your deepest fears right
Oh,
before
no.
you. So perhaps Harold is in front of
No,
you,
I'm
or
not,
no?
I'm not afraid of Harold. He's
No?
just, he's just
Okay, yeah.
annoying.
So
He's a
whatever you
nuisance.
fear the most is present in front of you, dealing you this psychic damage.
I'd probably say that Lizzie's greatest fear is the idea of being truly alone.
Okay,
It's like-
so
it's like
all of
seeing,
your
like-
friends are suddenly gone. You can't see them.
Yep.
Yep. All right. They're gone. You're all alone. You're facing these two massive things, a bunch of zombies all around you. Like, this seems like the end. And considering the cards you've drawn recently,
It seems very fitting.
yeah, so I need you to take 37 psychic damage.
Cool.
And then we're just going to wrap up a couple of little zombie attacks. Who have we got? Let me reveal this other guy as well. Boom. There we go. And then zombies, which ones are they? So we've got one next to 3, one next to the Nothic and that. Okay, the 2 next to 3. We'll both attack real quickly. Let's go. Boom. That's a one of those. What's your AC?
15.
15? Yeah, both hits. Cool.
Retaliation.
No problem. Against which one?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like the one with the red circle around it that I've already hit.
Yep, no problem. You're going to take 9 damage in total from both of them. And then go ahead. Hit.
So, 8 points of damage.
Yep, cool. Give me 2 seconds. It fails its save. Yep, that zombie crumples. Nicely done. So yeah,
Dead.
just seems like you need to hit it hard enough a couple of times, and yeah, they'll definitely go down. All right, and then there's one left. It's going to attack Slard. It gets a 13, which is not enough to hit. And that means we will be, when we come back next week, back at the top of the round on the Nothic's turn, unless Veltari rolls back in at a higher initiative. But yeah, so basically, as it lies, these two ginormous ape-like demonic horned creatures looking pretty nasty and about to mess your day up over here.
Ooh.
And then we have Maurice and Qualek and the Aeromounts were probably about to mess up the cult leader's day over here. And then the little scrap going on in there. So yeah, it's all a little bit exciting. It's a little bit tense.
Okay.
I will say those big boys are bad news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
let's see how we go next week, shall we?
They are
And
what I think
Geoff,
they
you
are.
might have called it. He was sounding surprised he survived this long.
Oh no.
I'm doing my best, but like not to kill him deliberately.
Just accidentally.
Yeah, apparently. Anyway, thank you very much, folks. We're going to wrap it there. We'll come back
Yep.
next week.
Thank you.
And hopefully you can all pull through. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all at home for watching. Thank you to Tabletop Audio, the fantastic ambience we've been enjoying tonight. Is there anything else anyone wants to say? Anyone we need to thank? Anything like that?
Kiran, you got anything coming up?
No, nothing coming up.
Nothing you want to let people know about?
No.
No? Sevs? What do you got?
Sevs?
Australis with a particularly nice overlay. You might know the person who made the overlay for me, and he's table at Mick. So come watch us at 8:30 on Sunday, New South Wales time.
Nice.
Yay.
Do it.
Australis. Actually, what are we called now? Chronicles and Chaos. That's what we call now on Twitch.
Love it.
Recently went through a little bit of a rebrand, so make sure you check that one out. That was Sunday, 8 o'clock, was it? Yeah, that's correct.
8:30.
8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. That'll be awesome. And yeah, make sure you join us again next week, Monday and Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, right here on Crit Miss Role Playing Games for the next episode of Back in Blackest Night, as well as, of course, Vecna, Eva Ruin. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone at home, and thank you for playing D&D with me, guys. For those people at home, may all your 20s be dirty, and we'll see you all again next week. Good night, everybody.
Peace, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.